Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome back to TaleSpire, Shadows of Sorcery. Indeed, today we are back with our inane adventurers in the town of Graven Rock, where we last left off. Joining me today are our, as I mentioned before, inane, indeed, are our inane adventurers that are causing me to be unable to speak today. We have Lying, playing Darren Moran.
So then I said, that's not my chiropodist, that's my wife!
Hey!
Oh my god.
I have no idea what that means. We also have Horace, being played by Rakan.
Hello, I'd like to correct you. We are not inane. We have complete sense. We just choose to be idiots.
Perhaps.
He's got a point.
Perhaps.
Under
We
duress.
also have Ingvar Svan, played by Lydia.
Hello.
And lastly, the Librarian, played by Zerion.
Hello.
Today is going to be interesting. But before we get into the session, let's recap what happened last time.
Oh,
As
no.
our adventurers arrived at the town of Graven Rock, they found the town suspiciously silent. As it turns out, the entire town had been hiding in their homes as a few winter wolves had rampaged through the town. Our party encountered two of these dangerous beasts and had a bit of a scuffle before eventually killing one and chasing away the other. In the morning, they found that the town was once again bustling, or as bustling as a town in the middle of the mountains can be, and ventured forth with their new acquaintance Venbor to find out what had caused this troublesome wolf situation. At this point, Ingvar found himself acquainted with a small garden wyvern who stole a silver dragon scale and ate it, and as such has gained their draconic gift. That is where we left off yesterday, and I am excited to get back into this. Welcome,
wow.
everybody. I've done a bit of work on the town. Good luck.
All right. It is looking prettier than before.
A little bit. I've been on and off this week. I've had a bit of a. There's been a lot of stuff going on this week, shall we say? So I didn't get as much work done as I would have liked.
No worries.
Understandable.
Anyway,
Yes.
when we left off, you were all talking to Venbor about the wolf situation. Where would you like to pick?
So,
Pick up as we are striding victoriously out of this town, having slain all of the wolves.
yeah, I think that's fair, and we've
Sadly,
all
no.
transcended to level
Oh,
20.
Sadly, if we want to speed time ahead, we'll have to do a couple of rolls, including one to decide which one of you died in the process.
Yeah, we don't trust our
lovely.
dice that much.
Okay, so
after
what
last session.
skill check is that?
I don't want to die again.
That survival check.
Roll to shirk your mortal coil.
Roll to lie to death, to deceive death.
Okay, so that sounds like intimidation to me.
It's deception. I,
mean,
didn't die, your paperwork's
If
right.
Isaac were here,
I got a
he'd
19.
probably be
Does that
able to
work?
tell you.
I got a 19 intimidating death.
Yeah, unfortunately, Isaac is still
The
in the book.
DC for that is 35. So good.
Damn.
Isaac is metaphorically in the book. Literally,
Why
he's
does
on
a
the dock.
skeleton have such high charisma save?
You think Death's a skeleton in this universe? Funny.
Oh god, that's intimidating.
Oh no,
Uh,
is it
I'm
an
just choosing a
attractive
random
elf
animal.
Why did my
It's-
brain come up with hamster for that?
Lucian,
I
you have
went
to
with
tell us
naked
the
roll
depth of
rat.
attractive dwarf woman.
Hmm?
Why naked mole rat of all things?
I don't know, it's just the visage, you know? A little bit creepy, a little bit unsettling. I feel like that would come after my soul.
I would say a honey badger. So,
Somebody called the populate function on this.
Just like your grandmother passes away in the dead of night and all you hear is like the windows crashing in and gnawing noises as they get dragged out the window.
that is a terrifying visual.
I mean, that was technically that was an audiobook rather than a visual, but yes.
Yeah.
If you imagined it, it would be a visual.
Yeah.
I have a very active imagination.
That will help you very much here.
Yes. There's a reason why I'm here. Anyways. Hunting ground, find the big wolf and kill the big wolf, come back, enjoy some drinks.
I think
Sound-
killing the thing might be a little beyond us, given how much struggle we had over one. But, you know, maybe today is a luckier day.
Well, I don't imagine like the big. I don't imagine the big wolf to be like hundreds of times stronger. Like it's only like strongest of the pack. I don't think like there's that big of a disparity, but we'll have to see.
We also have the element of surprise now, which should count for something.
Exactly.
At this point, Venbor turns to you and says, "You killed one last night. I think the element of surprise is gone."
Yeah, if anything, we've given them advantage over us. Now they're mad.
And they're nowhere here. Well, yeah, right now.
Well, I meant more for like sneaking up on the leader at whatever time we choose to go after it. I mean, they can't really predict that. They are wolves.
And if we disguise, and if we use the power of prestidigitation to smell like wolf piss, we'd be undetected.
Exactly. Cryo wolf piss.
Unless
Lovely.
they're in heat, in which case you've just made us very attractive.
Vedbor,
Oh,
are they in heat?
Wolves have piss
What
kinks.
should I know?
I don't know, you hunt them. You should know their mating patterns and seasons.
I didn't know wolves have piss
very
kinks.
uncomfortable at this line of questioning.
Oh, he never said he was a good hunter. He's
Things we put up with.
the trophy hunter. He goes out, gets the photo and whatnot, comes back. He's not the guy that actually like manages the herds in actual like.
I understand, Venbor. You are an ecologically irresponsible hunter.
Insult the man who gave us shelter for the night.
To be fair, we also protected him from a wolf attack which surely would have killed him. Like 100%.
Very nearly
Wouldn't
killed
have
us a
killed
couple
me
times
if you-
over.
No. The door was perfectly safe until you had to be let in. Would have been.
The door
fine
was
other than
safe.
that.
It came through the windows.
What about the 7 broken windows?
That's why I stay in the center of the room.
Great,
Can't
they could all
reach me
see you
there.
from there.
Yeah, but they can't reach me.
Frankly, I don't. I think your walls were going to give at some point, and I think it would have been better if you didn't take your chances with how sturdy your walls are.
I distinctly recall you spending the majority of that fight cowering behind a table, which I know because I also cowered behind it momentarily.
With Horus.
I think I could recommend a very good book to you, Venbot. If you look at my index here, you will see a great listing for it. This line in particular, not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin, would do very well as a metaphor for your specific situation.
Venbor looks confused. Very confused, as a matter of fact. He's heard you mention photography, a variety of different books, and feels like he's been insulted, but is not sure how.
They speak in foreign tongues. I have no idea what they're talking about. I am
We
a
don't
simple
speak
man.
isekai.
I think Roger looks over and goes, "Don't worry, I've got no idea what they're talking about either."
I mean, you're currently holding a tiny dragon, so go figure.
Yeah, we had a question. Where did you get the dragon, by the way?
He ate the silver scale I had in my pocket, then he draped himself around me. So I've now just got this dragon tagging along.
Oh, at least it's
That's
cute.
cool as shit.
I've even thought of a name for him.
Have you?
Yep.
Also, how come they're allowed to bring a dragon in, but the mule had to stay out? So, never mind.
The
I
dragon's
think-
not gonna shit on the floor.
I just saw them
hear-
fight in the alleyway like cats.
I don't think you want to take your chances with dragon shit.
Mm.
And also,
You-
I think the
You
issue
look
here, librarian,
down,
is a size
Ingvar,
issue.
and you see a small brown streak on your trousers.
Ah, it's just like when the children were born. Again.
I'm sorry.
Children?
You have kids?
Had.
Well, yes, at some
Ew.
point you had to have had them before you could have them.
I had 2. I have 1 left.
Oh,
Are
sorry
they
for your loss.
okay? Are they back home or?
Olivia is currently staying with my brother at the moment.
Oh, good. They have family then. That's good.
Mm.
And they're still alive.
Ingvar just kind of looks at the floor a little bit.
Horace, could you do the prestidigitation on the clothes? They're looking a bit.
Oh yeah, right.
Brown.
Do a little flourish. Shittest be goddess.
What ancient
Lovely,
text
thank
you
you.
read that from?
I hate you so much right now, Rakan.
I
Now
like
it's
reading.
canon.
I know exactly what you're referencing, and I hate that I get it.
Glad to see we're both on the same page.
Jesus.
All right. Care to point us to where these hunting grounds are? So I guess this is our best bet right now on take care of the wolves problem.
Venbor who is currently staring at you with a mixture of disgust and mild confusion, rubs his chin for a moment and then goes, "Well, our usual hunting grounds are just outside the town, through the gate you came in. If you head up the road north, and then take, was it the eastern, or was it the western path? One of those will take you to the hunting grounds.
Where will the other one take us to?
Big cliffs and a big river and a lot of probable certain death.
Oh, lovely.
Farenholm eventually, I imagine.
Probably
Or-
not. The river flows into the chasms of banishment. You'll probably just end up drowning.
Oh,
Sorry, pardon. The what?
The river flows
The
into the
river
chasms
flows
of banishment.
into.
And what are the caverns of banishment?
The chasms of banishment? Oh, must
the chasm of banishment.
No,
They're
we
the
are
things
not
that
from
split
around
the.
here.
The chasms
Please explain.
explicitly made for banishment. Those chasms.
Oh, well.
Ah, yes.
Hold on a minute. I need to check to see how much Venbor actually knows about this.
Does he have an intellect of like 2? Because he can't remember left or right, but he apparently has extensive lore knowledge about caverns.
I mean, he's a.
He
can't
apparently
remember
has
the direction-
extensive lore knowledge about the chasms, yes.
He can't tell us whether to turn left or right to go to the hunting grounds he has ostensibly made his livelihood on.
I'm so happy we're getting ADHD representation in your campaign.
Venbor sort of gestures for you all to sit down and says, well, the chasms it's fabled, and nobody's quite sure these days, but it is fabled that the chasms were created during the first cataclysm. They were the leftover ruins when the god of destruction, Benor, awoke the primal titan. The land was ripped apart and the chasms were left behind. A great star-shaped chasm that sits right in the middle of the Assyrian Ocean. Nobody knows quite how big it is, but it's been around for thousands of years at this point. One thing that people suspect, nobody knows for sure, because it's been such a long time. But the chasms, it is believed that the god Benor was locked into the center of the planet, the center of this world, and the chasms are the gateway to his realms.
Fascinating.
I'm no scholar.
Now, do you remember whether it was west or east? Because that is quite vital.
I'm probably west.
How certain are you on that?
About as certain as I can be without having a pint of ale in me.
That tends to... Never mind.
That sounds great. I'm going to get one of those for you and me. And I go to the barkeep and order 2 pints of ale and then start ritual casting Purify Food and Drink.
Okay.
Every time.
I could go for a drink as well. I'm just gonna order a drink for myself as well. Just I guess rum. Yeah, I think established Horace likes rum.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that there's no barkeep in this bar. There's just 3 tables.
The barkeep
This isn't even a
is
bar, it's a
upstairs.
space living room.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense.
Ah, strange.
But yeah, so you cast Purify Food and Drink. It is cast.
Fantastic.
Looks-
I bring the pint back to him. Here you go. Now, do you happen to remember?
Venbor pulls the ale to him, chugs it, the entire glass, slams it down on the table, and then goes, "That's some fucking horrible ale."
Yep, it's awful, isn't it? Anyway, left or right?
Left, probably. I don't know. I haven't been up there in 2 seasons.
How long have you been in this career exactly?
Most of my life. Why?
Can I roll an insight
reason.
check to see if he's just this fucking stupid or if he's lying to us to try and kill us?
It seems like it, doesn't it?
You can roll an insight check, yeah.
Wouldn't Ingvar's just wondering if there would be like any signs to see
I rolled a
their
20 on
history-
insight.
You rolled a 20. Like a natural 20 or
No, like a dirty
Not
20.
a
Dirty
dirty
20. Okay.
Okay.
A slutty 20.
Don't ask Whitman.
You get the feeling that at this point he just wants you out of his hair. He's had to deal with you for an entire evening.
Mere hours. Mere hours.
And
And
he
he
just-
wants to kill us.
He wants you gone. He's not particularly fussed where you go, but he wants you gone.
Okay, well, it sounds like we have all the information we need. I'll leave this with you. And he hands a little note for the library, a little sign-up sheet again. And so this time he's made a note on the bottom right corner with the wizard ISBN of 3 little pigs.
He looks at it and just kind of tucks it into his back pocket, which you get the feeling that he's not going to do anything with it.
So, question: did you say that you know the direction if you had a glass of ale, just to get us to buy you a glass of ale?
No. I'm an honest man. Why would I do that? I told you everything I know.
I mean, fair,
I
but
can believe that.
I can trust that, but you know. Anyways, thank you for all the help, Vembo. It's been truly a pleasure.
Well, you killed that thing. I might actually, I don't know, help you out at some. All the more reason for us to go and kill it.
Hopefully, Isaac will be fine in the town while we're away.
Those priests are working on him, the clerics there. So I think he'll be fine.
Okay.
So, shall we, everybody?
Yeah, I think we've got everything we need.
We've got all the information we need. Is there any resources that might help?
Oh yes, do you have any
High-yield
like
explosives, perhaps?
wolf-killing arrows or a big sword or something?
Arrows will do the job, probably.
Oh, they seemed to struggle last night, so...
Yeah, well, we're not exactly equipped for this sort of thing here, now are we?
Right, so probably...
That's fair.
I don't suppose you've had... Has the town had any mining efforts in the past?
No.
Anything that would require demolition?
No, we're usually having to build things all the time.
Alright.
Winters up here are fucking cold.
Yeah, so we're probably not getting any more supplies then. Right, well, we should head out.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, if we need explosives, we are in the bar. There's probably some high-proof alcohol or something we could barter for.
Are you trying to make a Molotov?
I'm trying to be helpful.
Fuck it, a Molotov would probably get the job done.
I mean, yeah.
They are ice wolves.
I feel like wolves are vulnerable to Molotovs.
Go up to the bartender. Hey, bartender, you wouldn't happen to have moonshine, would you?
The bartender looks at you kind of suspiciously.
Don't ask.
And sort of sticks his tongue out for a second and then goes,
Where's my thing gone?
maybe. What's it to you?
Well, I would like some moonshine.
Well, how much you got?
We don't have any, that's why we need some.
Exactly.
Actually, Ingvar's got a bottle of moonshine in his bag.
You know, the more the merrier.
From way back at the bar with the half-giant.
I don't think I was
Okay.
there for that.
No, you weren't, but he's never drank it. He's still got it in his bag.
That could be useful.
The bartender sort of leans down and says, how much coin? Coin, man.
How's 2 gold sound?
The bartender's eyes sort of slightly widen and he goes, how much you want?
How much you got?
Well, and he sort of leans beneath the bar counter and pulls out 1 bottle. He pulls out another, and he says, "That's 2 golds worth. How much more you want?"
How many wolves are there, do you think? I mean, at least 3.
Aren't we just gonna be hunting the big one?
But
Yeah, but if you're hunting
it'll
the
probably
big
be
one,
like surrounded by the little ones, surely.
yeah, it'll not just be the big one, it'll be the entire pack.
How about this? Do you happen to have 7 bottles?
The bartender goes, "I don't have 7. That's quite a bit of moonshine there. But I can do you 5."
I put down 5 gold on the table. You've got yourself a deal, my friend. As I slide it over to him.
Okay, the bartender surreptitiously sort of just takes it into his... There's no one around, but he's being very, very surreptitious about this whole operation before he pulls out another 3 bottles of moonshine. And they're relatively big bottles. Like, they're a good... about this size.
Ooh, nice explosive charge.
Yeah, like, they're relatively large bottles. And they look like they could be used as explosives.
How many pounds do they weigh?
Each bottle weighs approximate... I'm gonna give you this in liters because my brain doesn't work in pounds.
Fair.
Well,
Each bottle would probably be about 1.5 liters.
It's about a third of a gallon each.
Liter 2 pounds.
or like 75% of a cola bottle. Big ones.
Okay. Good news, everybody. We now have artillery.
Woo!
Fantastic. We should probably evenly divide those between each of us. With 2 extra for whoever can cast any fire magic.
I mean, I could dip a fire arrow in it.
I
I was thinking we
know
give
that
one
I
to
can
Horus.
cast any fire magic, but I also don't know that I would necessarily trust my capacity with it. So I'm gonna just leave that to you.
Listen,
Last
I
thing I
have
need
an
to do is
idea.
explode.
Listen, I have an idea. What if I were to catapult the Molotovs?
That could work.
Bearing in mind that you will need to make them into Molotovs first.
Just grab a handkerchief and throw it in there. That's how
Yeah.
Molotovs work, right?
Yeah.
Kind
And
of.
get
Yeah.
and swipe one of Ingvar's
Word.
fire arrows and just light there.
All right. Yeah. All right. So, we've got our plan. Let's go to the general store and buy some handkerchiefs to turn them into full-on Molotovs.
Wouldn't we just have bandages? Like from
I feel like there's something in the Dungeoneering pack that literally solves this. 1 second.
Let me double
Worst comes
check
to worst,
that.
we could just literally steal the shirt off of Isaac's back.
I've got rope.
We have 20 feet of hempen rope. Or sorry,
Yeah.
50 feet of hempen rope, which I feel would be doing, like, way better than just cloth.
So I need to take the scale out.
I mean, hempen rope, I don't think burns very well, does it?
It's hemp, so it's plant fibers. It probably burns pretty well.
It's been
Yeah,
well
but-
enough what we need it for.
Fair enough. All
We
right,
need more to
let's.
make Molotovs.
This is gonna be great. Will there be a check related to
Is
making
there a
Molotovs?
crafting roll?
Oh god.
It's a low DC, but yes.
It 100% is in the crafting table. I know this for a fact.
Nice, you also help me drink the friggin' thing.
What kind of roll would it be?
It's a mundane item, so DC 10, I think.
Well, the role in particular would be intelligence, I believe.
Ooh, I think I might be up to the task for that one. All right, let's set these up right now, shall we?
Sounds good.
All right,
Don't set
so
them on fire yet, whatever you do.
bearing in mind that you're doing this in a bar.
Oh,
now.
oh no! I am not doing it in the middle of a bar.
Do it in the dragon alleyway, which is much safer.
Oh god!
Surrounded by the other.
I will go to the bathroom and prepare them within the bathroom.
We're just.
You're preparing them in the bathroom of the bar. Fair enough.
This is honestly not the weirdest thing I've heard of.
That's fair.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer to go to Dragon Alley, which is screaming fire hazard?
Well, they're not dragons. They're garden wyverns.
Forgive me, Garden Wyvern Alley. All right. So,
Do you?
shall I just straight intelligence check, or any skill for that?
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna say straight intelligence for this.
All right.
One roll for all 5.
22.
You want me to roll separately for all 5?
No. One roll for all 5. I'm not.
Oh,
putting you
okay.
through.
That is a 22.
Okay. So, it doesn't take you long. It is a very simple thing to make. You grab a bit of the hempen rope, you stopper the moonshine with it, you sort of soak the rope a little bit with the moonshine itself. You manage to make 5 out of the 5 bottles you have. The bottles look pretty sturdy. You're thinking this as you're making the Molotovs. The bottles look pretty sturdy. You think you might need to get a pretty high strength to actually get them to break.
Or
other than that,
catapult.
they look pretty good.
Okay. All right. I will now step out, looking completely fine, as if I did not just commit a criminal act.
I don't know if it's a criminal act.
How did the war times go?
God damn it. Yes, they're good. They're good.
I was reading up on Jennifer's conventions while I was in there. It's a pretty serious crime in this kingdom.
What the fuck is a Jennifer's convention?
I don't know. She was an arsonist back in, I don't know, the Second Age?
Oh, I think I was in the Feywild during that time. Fucking hell. Wait, wait, what age are we in? I'm a dumbass.
They're asking the person who hasn't known what time it is since, like, 20 years ago?
Fair,
You
fair.
guys are all in the 3rd age.
Okay.
In fact, you're 845 years into the 3rd age.
Yes, I was alive during that time, of course. Horus,
Bring
the
on me,
ancient
like,
one.
I'm only like 50-ish years into this age, thank you very much.
Is everybody here an old man?
Not excuse you.
I look like I'm in my 20s, pretty much, or like late 30s, maybe.
I'm
Aren't you
54.
centuries old?
I'm not even middle-aged.
Look, it's anime girl rules, okay?
Christ.
Uh,
Poor Ingvar is like 36 and he looks about 50 at this point. No,
I mean,
shit.
the model doesn't help.
No,
This world has aged them.
it's not
Look,
probably.
age has no
You've
meaning
got
to our
pure
tokens.
grey hair and one leg.
Hey, my nephew went grey at 13. That's not
Just like the
really...
normal aging process. Your hair goes gray, you lose a lip.
No.
This party
No,
is so
my
derpy. We're not usually this animated, I will say. We are unusually animated.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel an extra me, you know.
Hmm.
I like how you're being your genuine self and creating bombs.
Boom.
Being me from the heart, which is I don't know what is me.
You are Horus. All of a mind type? Oh, for fuck's sake, self.
Ah, yes, of course.
Hive mind.
Yes, Horus, Horus of the Horuses.
Jesus.
Okay. So, by the way, I will say these bottles look pretty sturdy. So, either catapult them, or you're gonna need a pretty substantial throw. And and I'm
Oh,
guessing only Ingvar would be the one with the muscle for that.
I might have an idea for that. Hey Lucian, can I crush up the Force Ring gem and sprinkle it into these bottles?
Depends.
what?
What is your intention?
I want to make it so that when they smash, it triggers the magic in the Force Ring gem and creates a force explosion, making the alcohol splatter everywhere and burn up. Basically reducing the strength check.
We are making napalm.
Oh, goody.
I
I
would
thought you were
allow
talking
you
about the
to
horny
do
gem for a
this.
second.
However, it's going to be a high DC. It will
Can I
be
use
an
my Tinker's
intelligence
tools?
check. I will allow that. Yeah. Roll it. Intelligence
Okay.
check with advantage because of the Tinker's tools.
Right.
22.
22. Okay. You take a moment to examine the cracked force ring that you were given by the Kender. You take the time to extract the gemstone that is inset into the ring. You ask the bartender for a mortar and pestle, and grind it up into a fine powder. There are a couple of sparks that set you on edge as you grind this thing into powder. A little bit of it lands on the floor and you watch it catch on fire, and Ingvar quickly stamps it out. But by the end of it, you've got a fine yellowish powder that you gently sort of sprinkle over the bottles, and you watch the wicks that you've made with hempen rope flare with a magical light for a brief moment, and then goes still. You're not sure how well this'll work, but you're excited to find out.
For science.
I have made these maybe 30% more deadly.
Well, I'm going to be standing 30% further away then.
I was already standing.
Well.
Either way, at least we can be sure now that this is gonna hurt some chili dogs.
We're not calling them that.
You can call them whatever you like if they get their more around your head.
Also, I know we probably haven't thought about it in a while, but didn't our unconscious friend have a book that might help us? They had a bestiary of some sort, right?
Wasn't that the book with the horny rock?
No, maybe I never really paid much attention while they were reading from it.
I've only seen him pull it out once, but but wasn't it something that he summoned and not something he had strapped to him?
No, he had it strapped. He had it in his backpack.
Ah,
Let's search the mule. We still have their belongings, don't we?
yeah.
The mule is
No,
making a
their
run for it.
Their belongings are on the Isaac's body.
Well, Isaac's body isn't here anymore, so I guess no.
No.
That's what you want.
Isaac's body is currently being kept safe by a temple. So, if you guys want to go and visit, you can, but...
I feel like we have wolves to kill.
Yeah.
Does everyone else feel like they want to kill wolves?
Yes,
I feel like we will an attempt will be made.
exactly.
Let's
One
go
way or
murder
another,
wolves.
something is going to die. Isaac isn't
Listen.
dead so much as inanimate.
Well,
Exactly.
Think
Uh,
vegetative
his-
state.
I think it was
Brain dead.
brain. Oh Christ! I don't think it's quite
Well,
brain
no.
dead.
you'll
It was
find out
magic
soon.
anthrax, if memory serves.
Magic.
I think
Oh, God.
anthrax doesn't
Yeah,
even
it
work
was-
that quick.
It was a powder on a letter, and then it really didn't mean do well with Isaac.
I should turn it freaking course or something.
I don't
Otherwise known as the player had to leave the campaign.
Yes. Either way,
He's not dead as far as you know.
he's hanging on by a sliver.
He was still breathing.
Yeah, he breathes. That's about it so far.
One breath, like every couple seconds, just like a big inhale and then an exhale.
And when was the last time anyone fed him?
Oh God!
Oh yes, he needs food.
You feed an
Fuck.
unconscious body.
I don't think we have IV bags here.
No.
I mean, we can just chew for him, I guess.
You want to baby bird Isaac?
I don't want to do anything.
Anyone should baby bird Isaac. Surely it's the literal bird person.
Hey, get me out of this.
That is racist.
Yes, that is inflammatory.
That is against
the-
library policy.
moonshine we
Unless
just
you're
bought is
rich.
inflammatory.
Listen. Theoretical baby birding aside, I think we should go kill the wolves.
Before we get any more sidetracked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut the
Get out
fuck
the
up,
fucking
Zager.
boy.
Oh God.
Okay, well, I suggest we leave the mule here.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
idea.
I think Horace might not be able to handle the action.
Does Horace have anything important on them?
Class levels?
You guys haven't
XP.
put anything important on them as far as I remember.
Except for Isaac.
Except for Isaac, who we've established isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
Horace did reach level 1 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Hell
Horace's
yeah.
class? Barbarian?
But level 1, definitely.
Oh, we've not picked the class yet.
Oh, no.
He
I
picked Lucian
the
picked
class.
Horace.
Oh, no.
You guys have
thought
no
I-
idea.
I thought we were agreed that we were going to turn Horace into Pun Pun.
I thought he was turning into a druid myself.
I thought we were doing barbarian.
All of you said something
Feel like
different,
Drew.
so I picked a class, and you guys do not get to know.
Is it possible to take a quarter level in something?
Level.
The most deranged multi-class in existence.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Horace is gonna be multi-classed in every class in existence.
The Omni Mule.
Oh,
Christ.
no.
The mule above all.
Where are you guys headed?
Well, I guess we're heading to the
Wells, right?
road where we may turn left or right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out. He said
No, there is a dead wolf on the right.
Yeah, we already skinned and inflated him, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Kill that one.
Oh, but okay. There is
actually,
no
we came
longer a
from the
path
right,
here.
didn't we?
Yeah.
So it has to be left, and then there'll be another crossing.
It's either
presumably.
it's
Wait,
either
no, there's
left
literal
or,
signposts. Can we
it's
just
either
read
left
these?
or we were just that unobservant.
You think the signpost's going to point you towards a wolf's den?
I mean, it feels like this entire village is, like, brought up on the sole concept of kill wolf, so maybe.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
their
maybe.
entire livelihood, so you know it would help.
Oh no, apparently they're really into lumber as well. Look at these fucking trees.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
They didn't even
Well, they
finish
did-
the
they did
job.
say
Yeah, I think they aren't very ecologically conscious.
Thank you for that. I'm having a bit of trouble building everything at the moment.
It's
No,
fine.
it's in
don't worry.
character. You're
Oh,
building,
guys-
you're weaving a complex story about people
Guys,
who are coming to a
I found a
land.
chunk error. Hold on, we need to wait for the
You
server to
used
load.
too many hoppers again.
Hold still, Darwin. Boot.
Uh,
You get
oh,
it.
God.
No one judge my sorting systems.
I kept telling you
I don't
guys
know
not
where
to put
you're heading
overpowered
if you
creepers
want
in,
to
and
keep
this is what
moving the road
happened.
forward.
Who the fuck blew up so much TNT?
Who left
I don't
the
know
world
where you're
he's
planning on
from?
heading, because this is not the direction that Venville gave you.
Wait, what?
He said
What?
left. He didn't
Currently,
specify
you're
anything
heading
other than
north.
left.
Oh, fair. So, like, oh,
When you
right.
go
You have a
west, then?
compass.
Oh, yeah.
So, west,
West or east?
East.
That would take
Oh,
us up
There
west?
is, there
West
is
over
no
here, I
road-
guess.
No road
East.
west or east. These are literally the only roads.
He said you could go west or east. Turn off the road.
Oh, right. So there's two different bits here off the road, yeah. I guess we go west because they said that, even though they weren't 100%.
They said left, which is west. That was the last one they said.
So,
That's what Vembor said.
Okay.
What's the walk speed of my observer?
You can check it.
I can. I have a little document.
well, while he's checking that, Ingval's just going to kind of drape the dragon around his neck so he doesn't have to keep carrying it.
The dragon is slumbering peacefully for the moment.
Shoulder shit is better than trouser shit.
I have a feeling Ingvar's going to have to sit down and explain his past at some point.
Oh, the organizer is actually faster.
Well, the organizer is a messenger. You can't see through it.
Yes. Correct. Oh, a lot's changed since I last looked at these, fuck.
I just got an incredible idea that I can't believe I didn't already think of. Alright, next level I'm getting a new... next level, there's an interesting spell that I'm gonna get.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. I just remembered something, okay.
Additional oh no.
Oh, no.
I don't need to level up for a spell.
Oh, whoa?
What's this?
Oh,
There's no-
oh god.
Right. The map ends regardless of which direction we go.
We're gonna
Pretty
be
soon.
teleported.
So where are we supposed to go exactly?
They said west. Let's just go with west.
West is into the town.
Yeah.
No,
The
West is
furthest,
like
the
over
furthest
this
reach
way.
of which is the alley with the dragons.
but then it would make sense for a hunting ground to be there, especially since the wolves. Wait, didn't you say up the mountain?
Yeah, if it's up the mountain, it's probably to the west because the town's kind of rising on a mountain.
We
Oh, right,
also the
Except
map
that,
also does not presently have a mountain.
Yeah. We can't really tell.
bearing in mind
Yeah.
that west is going down.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
then
my
east.
point. Yeah, alright, east.
Okay. So you guys are heading east then?
Yes.
We're trying
Yep.
to.
We're going somewhere.
Hey, librarian.
Yes.
I want to ask, you have a spell book, right?
Oh, yes.
Do you happen to have the spell Find Familiar?
No.
Oh,
Have you
alright.
misplaced yours?
That's unfortunate.
I'm not necessarily a wizard. This is more of my connection to the library.
Well, then it's not really a spell book now, is it?
Well, it's a book that gives me spells. I
Book of
think
Spells
it's
is a
within
spell
reason.
book, I think.
I mean, not by the colloquial definition. It's a book of spells, not a spell book.
How are we?
Semantics.
Why are we being? Why is this the conversation that we are having whilst we play for time for Lucian to build stuff?
Sorry.
What?
Um,
Why do we decide to
I-
be pedants about this?
Semantics are important.
Okay. As you guys move forward along the Eastern Trail,
I will use
You
prestidigitation to make us smell like wolf piss.
Oh,
Make
leave
us
me out of
smell
that,
like
please.
wolf.
How do you know what wolf piss spells? Never mind.
Don't ask.
Just wolf, just wolf.
We did perform a necropsy recently.
Okay.
Let's just go with wolf. No need for the piss part.
Mm-hmm. As you head along the Eastern Trail, you start hearing rustling in the trees around.
Oh?
Paces
Oh, no.
through the bushes. And then, from one of the small bushes around you, one of the tiny little bushes that sits on the side of the trail, jumps out a very small, very, what's the word? Ruffled looking crow.
Oh,
And it squawks at you. And it looks
Hello!
hello.
at you, Darren.
Oh no.
And I would like you all to roll perception.
Oh no?
Oh no.
I got a
The
9.
wall is somewhere that it doesn't land in the water.
Holy shit! I got a 16.
Where the fuck's your perception go?
Nat 1.
Whatever the fuck this crow is, we have no idea.
We're so dead. We're so dead.
I-
We're gonna get
I-
murdered.
18
Uh,
altogether for me.
I can understand it because I know it.
I
Oh,
thought
no,
it was
but
one
then
of
what
the
do we roll
when I
card?
said you were a bird person.
Hell yeah. So I got
Okay,
18
so
altogether.
who got what? Because that was a little confusing.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 9.
9,
18.
18,
Nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay. As you all stand there, Ingvar, you hear something else. Over the sound of the crow. A thumping sound.
Oh no.
Something fast. Something probably very dangerous. And then, as the crow is hopping its way inquisitively towards you, Darren, you watch as out of the bush, a jaw comes snapping through. The crow gets bitten in half immediately as a white wolf stands there before you, jaws salivating.
You colossal dick.
Bad puppy!
You know exactly
The
what you're
crow.
doing here, Lucian.
Lies limp in its jaw. Blood pooling on the snow in front of it. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh.
While we do that, small question: does this crow look bigger than the ones we usually see? Does this wolf?
Yeet.
The wolf, yeah, that looks a lot bigger.
Should have +4. That's
Okay, so we might have found the big one.
But not bigger than the ones you saw in town. It looks bigger than a
Oh.
normal wolf, that's for sure.
Okay.
But
Wait, did that 5 or 15? I wasn't.
You can check the chat. Let me double check
Okay.
it for you. That was 5 for you.
So that's 9.
so, sound-based movement.
Wait, we tied, Darren?
Apparently, what's your modifier?
+3.
+7, I
Okay.
go first.
So,
Wait, +7 to initiative?
Yeah,
Damn, do you have alert feet?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
25 to 20.
22.
22.
Okay. That is good. 20 to 15.
19.
19. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
9.
Okay. Alright. Darren, you're up first.
How much room do I have to maneuver here?
It's a relatively narrow pass. But you have a decent amount, a good, like, 10 to 15 feet.
Okay, right. I'm gonna need to be on the other side of this thing to get any kind of sneak attack damage in, so I guess I will attempt to maneuver to the opposing side from my fellows and hope that they catch up quickly.
I'll give everyone a little bit more of a visual area.
Wow.
of what we're at.
I've just noticed a very horrifying detail, which is that this is apparently Winter Wolf number 3.
Oh God.
I cast Dispel Wolf at 3rd level.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, right. Gonna take my move over here,
Okay.
and I don't generally like to be the first person to draw blood and get the aggro, but I will try to stab the wolf anyways.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Yeah. One.
You swipe through, and your dagger gets stuck in the bush next to the wolf.
Oh, putz.
And the wolf turns towards you and growls. And you watch as the body of the crow flops limply in its jaws.
Taurus!
I'm coming.
Does the wolf have disadvantage to bite since it's still trying to apparently hang on to a crow?
Well, it's not anymore.
Okay,
It's
Horace, you're
dropped the
up.
grow.
All right. I did say I'm coming. I'm on my way. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will then bonus action Blade Song to get 10 extra feet of movement and move right up to his face. Fortunately, don't get a Shadow Blade this turn, but that's
I
fine.
get advantage at least because now we're flanking.
Nice. Attaboy. Okay. Just fucking Booming Blade the bastard.
Okay. Brilliant.
DPS. DPS.
Alright. 16?
16 will, I believe, hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. 7 thunder damage. And if he moves willingly, he's gonna get fucking hurt.
Okay, so 7 points thunder damage. Good. Right. Next up.
Oh, sorry, it's piercing damage.
Piercing.
God.
That's fine. Okay. Is that all your movement and all your moves?
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Next up, the wolf. The winter wolf.
Look at me, I'm not a threat. All I can do is stab a bush.
Look at me, I'm a big threat. I stabbed you.
Come on.
Here we go. Okay, so the wolf, having noticed the rogue run around it, is going to turn towards you, Darren.
Oh, hell.
Is going to drop the bird as a bonus action. And then...
I've seen the rule page on that.
and then is going to attempt to bite you.
My armor class is not good for this. Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
I'm just glad nothing properly.
Oh.
What is your armor class?
14!
The wolf misses. Its
Yes!
jaws slice past your face as you quickly dodge to the side. You in this action, you manage to pull your dagger from the bush, and ready. Okay. The wolf is going to stay where it is at the moment, and it's just going to sort of growl at you as it stands there. As you watch, as the bird that the wolf dropped, you watch as it jerks slightly, and one of its wings flaps against the ground. Okay. Next up, Librarian.
I would like to Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
18 hits.
And let's see what damage is. I rolled 12 for damage.
12 points of damage. Right. Is that all you wish to do?
Yes.
Okay. Ingvar, you're up.
Yay. Oh, that's me dice. Right. Well, bearing in mind he's quite well aware that he hasn't got many fancy arrows left.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably just gonna back up just a tad, just to get a bit more range on him. Right, even. Turn round. I hate this thing sometimes. And he's just gonna fire one of his normal arrows at it.
Okay. Roll an attack.
So, boop. I'm waiting for it to land.
That
Well,
hits. Regardless of anything else, that hits.
We've established the floor is 16.
16, Jesus. And a normal arrow would just be 1d6, I believe. And it's spinning something fierce.
Are you using a short bow or a long bow?
Short.
Oh yeah, then there's a d6.
So that'd be
And then add your dex mod.
dex, which is, so that'd be 9. Altogether.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Nice.
And because he's facing away, he's getting an arrow to the arse.
You hear the wolf go, "Ew!" as the arrow lands squarely up its arse.
Ah, hell yeah, we're giving it a colonoscopy.
It's just
Quite
like that one
painful by
scarring
the sounds
video.
of it, yes.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's
Aaron,
it.
you're up next.
I'm gonna take the full attack action at this opportunity, I think.
Okay. Roll me some attacks. In that case.
Okay. Well, those are a bit better. That's one definite hit, and the modifier for that is going to be +5. So that is 14 and
Does
23.
not hit. So one attack does hit.
Okay. Let's see, that will be 1d6 +2 plus 2 more d6, so 3d6 plus 2. Ha! $12, 14 total.
Okay. 14 total. Horace.
It's
You're up.
taking a lot of points. It has to be rough now.
It's
Alright.
just one wolf. How
We
hard
dealt-
could it be?
We've dealt it enough damage to make 2 of us keel over.
It seems to have taken some damage.
I should hope so! We've been rolling
It's just
damage.
one wolf, David. How many hit points could it have? 100.
Oh yes, I did. Thank you, Zager.
Alright.
It's
So,
2 points of damage. Oh yes, the wolf keels over.
oh, of course. Alright. So, isn't just my best course of action? Is it just to fucking slash at the thing? I think it is. I don't want to waste my second level. I have a good couple of second level spell slots. I have enough. No, I'll save them. You never know when you need to misty. Ah, fuck it, I've used them. Shadow Blade.
Murder it!
Make
Murder
your
it!
mind up!
All right, Shadow Blade.
Slay the beast.
Okay.
Just slap it at this point.
Yeah.
Roll an attack.
All right. Shadow Blade as a bonus action, and then Booming Blade as my action. So That is a 17, so I assume that hits.
17 does hit, yes.
Yes. So and then I will roll for damage. Another 7. What the? I keep rolling like shit on the Shadow Blade. But this time it's psychic damage.
Okay, so 7 points of psychic damage.
Yes.
Okay, starting to look a bit rough.
Yes. And again, willingly moves, gets fucked.
Next up,
And my.
the Winter Wolf. And the
I will
Winter
just cacaw loudly.
Wolf is going to turn towards you,
Yes.
Horace, and is going to use its cold breath. I require you to roll me a DC, a dexterity saving throw. In fact, actually, let me check this measurement.
No.
Okay, so just you, Horace. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Dex save. I'm not bad at those, but I'm not great at those. Actually, do I have an advantage from Blade Song? Let me double check that. Oh no, I have advantage on acrobatics checks and con saves. Okay, so
Dexterity saving throw.
that is a 9.
That is a failure.
And that is an absorb
16
element.
Points of damage. So absorb elements, that halves it, correct?
Yes, that makes it an 8.
Okay, so 8 points of cold damage.
Okay, that hurt slightly. That hurt. Let me make a concentration check. I have advantage on this. Oh fuck me! I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 2, so I break concentration on Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade is gone.
Actually, wait. The DC is oh wait, minimum is 10, right? Never mind. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, with the nat 1, you weren't gonna concentrate on that.
I had
Sorry to tell
advantage,
you.
but I had advantage, but you know.
Yeah, no.
Nat 2's not much better.
Not much better, no.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
fact, it's
okay.
exactly one better.
Exactly. Alright, well, that's the end of my turn. Oh, it was its turn. I'm a dumb fuck.
It's
Okay.
the
Alright.
end of Horace.
Alright. In that case, Librarian, you're up next.
I cast Wish. No.
Pardon?
Eldritch Blast.
Yes!
Eldritch Blast? Okay,
Yep.
roll it.
Let's see. Oh wait,
I
sorry.
thought you
wrong.
said,
I
I thought you
heard
said
wish.
Eldritch Bless. I heard Eldritch Bless. I was very confused.
I rolled a 9,
Got very
which
confused
does not
there.
hit, I believe.
A 9 does not hit.
Yeah, Zega heard the same thing.
Is
Jesus.
there anything I should do in this situation? One sec.
Ah, shit. Ignore that.
Just casually pulls out a wish whilst we're all like, what, level 4?
Wish for better skill.
How are your hit points looking, Horace?
I'm looking fine. I only.
And
I'm
that's
looking.
my turn
I'm looking a
then.
little chilly.
A little frosty. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done then.
Zega, that's every wish.
Okay. Alright then. Ingvar, you're up next.
Same verse, second as the second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna shoot now, alright? I'm trying my best here, good lord.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, my brain's not working. Yep. Oh god, where'd that? It's gone somewhere. Again?
Don't complain.
No, I'm not complaining.
That hits.
Oh, good lord.
Our
Let's
DM is kindly
go.
building us a dice tray.
I'm kindly building you more of the set. I apologize.
I love all
for
these
having
snow
to do this on
lasagnas
the
you're dropping.
stream.
Yes, and for right now, it means we don't have to chug things and wait while they descend into the abyss.
Yeah.
7, by the way, 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Alright. it's looking a little rough. The wolf is kind of angry by the looks of it. But oh well. Darren, you're up next.
Second verse, same as the first, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
Wait, that's
we've...
my line.
Okay, third verse, same as the second.
There
Bleh.
you go.
Okay, one of those hits.
Yeah, one of those does hit.
Still 3d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
16.
14 points of damage. Oh, 16.
16
points of
total.
damage. Okay. Very well then. It's looking really rough now. It is not looking happy. There are scar marks. It's taken an arrow to the ass and an arrow to the face. It doesn't look good.
Shut the fuck up, lying.
Horace, you're up next.
Alright, let's hope I can finish it off. Just gonna...
I need to very quickly roll something.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
So...
Okay. That was the crow's death saving throw. It succeeded.
Oh, nice.
Thank God.
Can't have the crow dying. We gotta have another Horus.
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot Noah.
Mini Horus.
Alright. So, by the way, a secondary effect that I usually forget about of Absorb Elements is that my next attack, my next melee attack, gets an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering damage type, so
Yep.
probably resists it, but you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll to hit. That is a 12.
What
That
is
hits,
Does
I
it-
think, right?
additional stuff on
Oh, that's with the additional stuff.
Oh, that does not hit.
Cool.
Yeah.
You swing
establish the
past,
ceiling.
and you watch as your blade just about almost hits, and then the wolf dodges to the side.
Fuck. Alright. Well, I'm looking a little sad now. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Wolf's turn. First, I need to roll a d6. Oh. Okay. And then
Is it gonna breathe again?
That was a
Counts.
it's
fail.
going to use its cold breath on you again, Horace.
Ah, fuck me.
There used to be a cooldown for that.
Alright.
So I need you
Dex
to
save.
roll a dex save. Where am I holding the dice?
Okay, 22.
22. All right.
Yes. Much better.
So it rolled 22 damage, but you avoided, so it's 11 damage. But you've got the elemental.
Absorb Elements is on a reaction as a reaction thing, so I'm not gonna use it this time. I gotta save some spell slots for the big fight.
11 points of damage.
All right.
Okay. Next up, librarian.
Hey, Eldritch Smash.
I
rolled
would smash.
19.
I would smash an Eldritch Being.
I think everyone
Let's
in
give
this
it a go
Discord
for
call would
damage.
smash an eldritch being.
Wow,
It's
I
a
rolled a
being.
nat 1, but I have a +6, so that's 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. What's your play?
Oh, fuck yeah. I cast magic on it and it dies. No.
I shot
Um,
spell.
Librarian conjures that kind of like blue arcane shot from their hand and focusing on the wolf, it zooms past Horace just like a hair's breadth away from you and it goes right through its eyes.
Okay. You, Horace, you're staring intently at this wolf, and this wolf is very ragged at this point. It's panting heavily. And it's growling, and then you watch, or rather you hear, as a blue bolt of energy flies past your head, straight through the wolf's left eye, burning the socket clean away. The wolf staggers for a moment, and then you watch blood drip from its eye socket. And then its other eye sort of clouds over and it sort of lays down on its side and it just goes. It is dead.
Alright. Oh,
I will stabilize the crow now immediately.
The crow, which is barely holding on by the look of it, it took a bite to the chest from a wolf.
To the
and
everything,
one of
really.
its wings looks really bedraggled at this point. But it's holding on somehow.
Can Ingvar cure wound it? Maybe.
I mean, if you think
It's
that's
still
what you
rolling
wanna
death
do.
stage, right?
It's rolled one death save. I mean, I'm about to roll another.
Oh, Cure Wounds would immediately stabilize then.
Cure wounds. All right. Roll me some hit points because that death save was a failure.
What do I need to roll? I'm
Uh,
gonna bring
it
off.
should say on your spell.
if you're using first level spell slot, Cure Wounds, that's going to be 1d8 plus your Wisdom modifier.
So I need 1d. Plus wisdom, which is that's 6 altogether.
Hey Ingvar, you happen to have a couple of more of those in there? Or anybody really? I'm not doing too great right now. Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
really aren't. I might have some. One moment. I cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you. How much is that?
Let me double check.
You got
Yeah,
probably got
I'm
a
casting
bigger wisdom than
1d8
I do.
plus. D8, I got 3, and it's plus your spellcasting modifier, right?
Yes.
Do-do-do-do. That is plus 4, so that's 7 hit points.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Oh, the breath on these things did a real number on me. Fuck it out. All right. So,
Yeah, I know that
seeing how we've encountered one, I'm going to assume that we're quite nearby the rest of the pack. So I think now is the time to engage stealth mode.
Maybe so. First of all,
What is
we
that
should
kind?
probably, and the librarian just kind of scoops up the crow. Are you alright, friend?
The crow lets out a sleepy.
Does anyone have a kind of warm satchel we could... No, me? Okay. I'll put them in my kind of... my
We may have
bag.
just created one, but I don't think it'll appreciate the Wampa technique.
Should we give him a name?
Yes. What if we called them... Boris? A good, strong name.
I was thinking Horus, but you know,
you call
Boris
anything
works
else
too.
Horace, and I'm going to punt you off the nearest cliff.
My vote is
Okay, it's Mini Horus.
What's
I'm
wrong with
Boris.
Horus? It's a nice name, isn't
We
it?
have 3 Horaces in this party, sir.
You know, the more the merrier.
just
No.
just name it how it introduced it to it. How it introduced itself to us, Russell.
Oh, I thought you meant Squawk.
I thought you meant... Death?
Or we could call it murder.
Bit of a
if you like.
strong name. Wouldn't name a child that, definitely.
Now I have become death, destroy.
That's great.
All right. So, I think, you know, on second thought, if we make ourselves smell like the wolves, we're going to, they probably come to investigate. So probably make ourselves smell like the snow. How's that sound?
Snow have a scent?
Enough of a scent, I think, to blend in.
Yes, that smell like water.
Exactly. The noses are sensitive, so we gotta go with anything we got.
Okay. Are you moving forward?
Yes,
I
after
guess.
casting Prestidigitation and making everybody smell like the snow around us.
Okay. I'll give you advantage for that one, actually. So,
Yay!
each of you roll stealth with advantage.
Ricky.
Where the fuck is stealth? There we go. Both of them were the same result. That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Or as my
That
friends
is
call it.
a nat 20.
Okay.
22.
That is a 21 for me.
21. And Ingvar?
Hold on, I'm rolling the second one.
Figures that's the first thing I roll well.
First one, so that's 17 plus 4, that's 21.
Damn!
Okay.
I rolled
So
like
you
God.
all
Fucking
rolled
stealthy.
above the 20s. That's pretty good.
Wait, what does the crow roll?
Well, the crow is in one of you guys' arms. It doesn't need to roll.
Okay.
Thank
Combined
God.
crow roll.
And the wyvern slept through the whole damn fight, so he doesn't need a roll, does he?
He was just chilling.
He's just taking a nap. He's eepy.
Real EP.
No.
Alright, with that, begin engage stealth mode and begin advancing forward into the clearing.
Okay.
Real sneaky peeky like.
Roll me perception. Whoever
Uh,
wants to.
Oh, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. Okay, 14.
18.
18.
18.
18.
18.
Darren?
21.
21.
Whew!
Okay. Three of you are looking around, but the main thing that you're focused on right now that you've dealt with the wolf, is the giant, scaly body in front of you.
The what now?
What? The
Pardon?
what?
Now, let me outline this a little better. So, because I don't have a model for this properly, in this area, where you see this big stone plinth, wrapped around it is a large, white-scaled, draconic-looking shape. It is big. It is the size of a couple of houses big. Darren, you notice creeping around the edges of the large bowl-like clearing more wolves. Several of them. 4 to 5 of them, actually. Standing hidden by various trees or sitting up on the cliff faces behind this large, white, dragonish shape. Okay. What would you all like to
Oh,
do?
no, not very, very not okay, but okay.
So, Dragon Theory was right, but also Molotov plan is off the table, right?
It'll still
Maybe?
help against that. Can I check if it's breathing at all? Can I detect
roll,
that from here?
roll me a medicine check.
I'm looking
I'll
for if it's
allow a
moving,
visual
really.
inspection for breathing.
Hmm. Well, either or, it's a +1, so.
I mean, Molotov could still work against the White Dragon, I think.
11.
11.
It's massive. It should be easy to see if it's moving
As
at all.
far as you can tell, it is not. Mainly because it doesn't seem to have a head.
Oh, well, that helps.
No!
I feel like that should have been a crucial
should've
piece
led
of
with that,
information on the
yeah.
perception roll.
Yeah!
God, you
Or
make
at
me
least, as
roll a
far
piece
as
of
you
RNG.
can tell, it doesn't have a head. The neck is curled behind the rocks. So, but you're relatively sure that if a dragon was actually slumbering there, you'd be able to see its horns. But you can't. So you're assuming it doesn't have a head.
Okay, I have good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
The good news is the dragon is dead.
What's the bad news then?
The bad news is we are mostly surrounded by wolves who've been eating dragon.
Explains a lot now.
What's the middle news?
They're too spread out for us to use the fire on.
What's the quarter news?
There'll be light showers later in the evening. I don't know. Come on.
Oh, I was planning on 60% perspiration.
Did you see the big one?
I haven't yet, but it might still be behind the corpse.
All right. Listen, I have an idea. It might be insane, but it's an idea. So, what I could do is I could shoot an attack near the center there. You're saying they're all spread all around, correct?
They're along the cliff edges and stuff behind the trees to our left and right.
So if we make a distraction to catch their attention, not one that would think it's a threat, but one that would make them think, this is something worth investigating. Then they'd gather up in one place. I come back here and blow them all to hell.
That could work.
It's not impossible. But the smaller ones have less HP. We went 3 rounds of wailing on the last one. And that was all of us focused on the one wolf.
Yep.
I may have something that could help. What if I were to cast Grease when we gather them all into one area and just wail on them with the big explosive fire bombs?
That works. Do you have to be how far away? Can you cast Grease from here over to that spot right there? How?
Let me consult my book. I need to look it up on 5e tools.
My brain went directly to Grease Lightning.
How many wolves have I seen?
60 feet.
How many wolves have you seen so far?
Yeah.
From where you are currently, you have seen 5.
Okay.
Did he spot the big boy?
No.
No.
Okay.
I've seen about... There's probably about half a dozen of those smaller ones so far.
All right.
At least.
So, here's the plan. I sneak up there to the center. I use prestidigitation to make a good smell in that spot. Teleport back. And then, Librarian, you turn the ground greasy. And then we blow them all to hell.
Can you not teleport there and back?
I could, but then I'd be. It's a bit too far for me to fully teleport the distance, and also I'd be. It's quite exhausting, the teleportation spell.
Right.
And you'd be vulnerable.
Exactly.
And no offense to you when I say this, but you're not exactly the most discreet person.
Well, listen, I think.
I'm not volunteering, but I question your capacity to sneak up past half a dozen of these things.
Listen. Half of bravery is stupidity, isn't it?
Your entire body is covered in black feathers. This is snow.
What other option do we have?
I mean, I could just summon a construct and make it walk over there.
Wait, you can?
You can?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You should have mentioned that earlier.
Make a
Are you all
snowman.
Oh, I just presumed you. Oh, yeah, I can. I just summon a organizer.
Okay. What are you doing with said organizer?
would like the organizer to walk. Where did we decide that we wanted the kind of death zone to be?
Small white rock, yeah.
About that small white rock.
Okay. Yep.
And then start clanging its limbs together to make a loud noise.
Okay. Let me see.
Release the wind-up monkey.
Yeah. And if it has any audio capabilities, I want it to screech as loud as it can. I know it has some way of like relaying a message.
Organizers can relay a message, but you need to give them the message.
Oh, the message is, "I'm so tasty. Look at me."
Okay. Well, you say that. You need to relay the message at the volume you want it relayed.
Oh no.
The clanging should be enough, right?
I feel like the
Hopefully,
clanging
yeah.
will be great.
Okay. Let me.
His sign language, "I'm so tasty."
Let me quickly grab a construct. I'll use this for the moment to represent the organizer. Okay. So you send the organizer out to about here, and it's a speedy thing. It has arms, but they're not really designed to clap. They're designed to hold things. But it starts clanging, clang, clang, its little arms together. And for a moment, nothing happens. And then a wolf darts out from behind this large rock here and chomps down on it. I will very quickly roll an attack. Can you tell me the organizer's AC, please?
Organizer has an AC of 10.
Okay. So the wolf chomps down on the organizer's head, and immediately starts trying to pull the thing's head off with its jaws. And
Do any other wolves gather up? Yes.
You all see several more wolves appear from out of bushes, from behind rocks, from out of the snow itself, just pulling themselves out of snowdrifts. And then, in a very low voice, you hear, "Trespassers, leave!" And from behind what you assume is the dragon's corpse, you see a massive behemoth of a white wolf, easily 10 to 15 feet tall, leap up onto the back of the dragon.
Well, shit.
You guys keen on taking him up on his offer, or are we going through with this?
I think he's bluffing about knowing where we are. What if we just call that bluff and let the other wolves gather to investigate?
We
Is
can't
he
take on
is-
the big guy with the other guys around.
I
Would he happen to-
smell you? I sense your presence. We will feast on you. We will use your bones to pick our teeth.
Bad news, they have opposable
Or they learned how to use a knife and fork. We should not presume barbarism.
That requires opposable thumbs.
I like
I've
my
seen a
bones
cat
where
use
they are.
chopsticks before, so I'm ready for anything at this
Because they're
point.
wolves of the world, okay?
I think we have to make the decision now whether we're picking a fight with it or not.
If we go in against that half dozen of its little kiddos, we are going to be eaten very quickly.
We have Molotovs.
Which aren't very good if the center of the group is us.
It's now whatever. Like, we're not the center of the group yet.
Can I roll a perception check to see how they're gathering? And if they're still going towards the construct? Or what's left of it?
What's left of it is not much. Some of them seem to be going towards it. Some of them just seem to be prowling around. However, I would like you all to roll me a perception right now.
All right.
7.
5.
7.
I've been
7.
rolling 15.
Team. Okay. Horace, as you're watching this happen, you suddenly get a prickling feeling on the back of your neck.
Look behind me.
Behind you. And you see a wolf, another one, stalking towards your party.
I don't think running away is an option anymore.
Almost oblivious, except for Darren, who also, feeling a presence behind him, had turned to look. And the wolf is getting ready to pounce. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh, hell.
Ow. Nope, that's the wrong tool self.
That's a nat 1.
That's also a
7.
nat 1. Our 2 big DPS just rolled 1s.
Oh no.
19 plus 19 plus 9. That's 23. Bloody hell.
That's an 8 total for me. God, how many characters is he adding to initiative right now?
Okay. Initiative 25 to 20.
23.
You are taking the lead. Okay.
Oh god.
20 to 15. Okay. 15 to 10.
The silence, jeez.
Oh no.
10 to 5?
8.
7.
Okay. And
We're so
5
screwed,
to
aren't we?
0.
That's a 4 for me.
Okay.
I think this is a well-known oh shit moment.
This is where the Theseus ship finally
if you-
sinks.
If you'd like to look at the turn order.
Oh.
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 God.
Anyway,
Oh.
Ingvar, you're up.
We need to go.
Shit bags.
I don't think it's an option anymore.
We need to get around this one and run. Bright
The one
side,
next-
if we're in that canyon-ish area, that's a better choke point for us.
How many? I've got 3 lightning arrows left.
We don't want to be in this open area. So
Worst
I don't
case,
think
we
so.
run past them, I cast Grease, we light it on fire, and they can't follow us.
Yep.
Well, going off thoughts and whatnots, Ingvar's probably going to use one of his lightning arrows at the one next to the. Oh, he's going to back up. No, he's not. He had on. That would give me disadvantage. That. That's not what I want to do, but okay.
We need to be on the other side of the entire group, or we are so screwed.
Well, there's one wolf behind us, and like, he's going to go for the wolf behind us, basically.
Okay.
So I need to roll.
Wee.
And it's gone somewhere. Well, that's not going to hit, is it? +2
It's a
from
plus
the
8
show
total.
book.
We know that.
+8, so that, yeah. One of these days I'm going to remember. So that's 15? I think.
That is not going to hit. You
Oh.
whirl around, loose an arrow, streaks just past the wolf as it sits there growling. And it does not.
Balls.
Would you like to do anything else?
Not unless I can hide behind a rock.
You could probably hide. That is something you could do.
But if I go around the other side, then the other wolves are going to see us.
You can try and hide. That doesn't mean you will succeed in hiding.
No.
You can
Maybe
move.
if you did-
That's something you can
Yeah.
do.
Maybe if I scoot here, the wolf might see us for the tree. Now that'll do. I'll just pop myself here and hope to God.
Okay.
That's a lot of wolves.
Wait, where are you?
I'm
Behind
next
the
to
rock.
I'm underneath Taurus, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see you. I see you. Okay.
Alright, the one behind
Next
us is
up.
the first one that gets an action.
That one, yes. And it is going to jump down and go for a bite on you, librarian, since you're right in the forefront of everyone.
God.
Well.
Okay. Ouch. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
boy, double damage on the glass cannon right away.
Mm-hmm. I don't rule the dice. Okay.
Only God rules them, and God is not very big fans of us right now. Not a very big fan of us
Okay,
right now.
so that is 2d6 plus 4.
How close to full health are you, Horace?
That is 22 points of damage.
oh,
Oh,
Please tell me your HP is higher than mine.
22, so that leaves me at 8.
Okay, good.
God.
Okay. And the wolf, okay, so you also need to make me a strength saving throw.
Eh?
Oh boy, the one thing I have disadvantage in. 17.
17? Okay, you're fine. The wolf grabs your arm and bites in, and you watch as blood spurts onto the ground.
Also a hellish
We'll get
rebuke.
to that in a minute. And you try. You need to brace yourself against the rock behind you. Otherwise, the way the wolf is trying to shake its head, you would have been knocked down. Okay. Next up, this one is going to sprint in on side. Yeah, okay. Hold on, I need to check the wolf's speed. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Yes, it's going up a tree, apparently.
Please,
right.
please kindly go up the tree.
The wolf is going to sprint towards
Climb the
you,
rope.
Darren.
Okay.
And is going to arrive right next to you because these things are quick.
Oh.
And is going to attempt to bite you as well.
That one, that one, that one, that one.
13 plus 6.
Okay, that barely hits.
Barely hits, but it still hits. Okay.
This is not a crit.
is-
Whose line is it that's still going across the?
I have no idea. That is
Okay.
7 points of
Right.
damage.
Okay. Okay. I'm doing okay.
Okay. And next up, this winter wolf is. What is it going to do? That's a very good question.
You can't all surround me, you large creatures.
Okay,
No
there we go. Is going to go for you, Horace.
Okay.
So
Have
it's
at
going to go for you, and it's going to try and bite.
Action economy is done on our side here.
With a 1,
Oh.
it misses. It comes round the rock, but it skids a little too far as its jaws swing out to get you. It narrowly misses with your low stature. Okay, Darren, you're up.
Are we agreed that leaving is the plan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna take my move action and also bonus action dash to move 60 feet total. Which is not
Okay,
a
that
whole
will-
ton right now, but it gets me closer to safety.
Okay, you're using your move action and your bonus action dash. Are you disengaged?
Alright, I have to do that, don't I? Oh.
Mm-hmm. Because you are currently in a 5-foot range of 2 wolves.
Hmm. What is the consequence of me not disengaging? It's they
They'll
get
both
attacks.
get
don't they?
attacks of opportunity on you.
Damn. Okay. Bonus action disengage, and then I'll move 30 feet.
Okay. So you
Can I
quickly
move?
dash between the wolves, and
Can I
before they
move
even notice
and-
you're gone, you disappear.
The
You
run
still have
action
an
is a full tip. Right, yeah, the run action. I don't know how run works in 5e.
Double your movement speed.
Right. Can I move another 30 feet then?
Yes.
If you want to take the run action, but you will be leaving
Which
your
I-
entire party behind.
I
Well, that doesn't
expect them
surprise
to be at my heels regardless.
None of them have the ability to engage like you do, so good luck to them, I guess.
Either way, I'm better off engaging them in this choke point than over there.
Okay. Librarian, you're up next.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have the ability to teleport, would you, Librarian?
No. I may have the ability to make the wolf fall down, though.
I think
Um,
that might be our best bet right
Make
now.
wolf fall down is good right now,
Yeah.
especially if it's a wide area.
I would like to cast Grease
Make Wolf fall down.
on these 2 near me, stopping myself from the area of the effect, basically.
The
What that
2 on
does-
the-
2 on the right, yeah.
Yeah.
Near the corpse.
Okay.
Let me see what they need to do. Okay, so that covers 10-foot square. So I just want to put that there on them. I think they should be 10 feet apart. Each creature standing in its area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Yeah, they're about 10 feet apart. Okay.
So they need to save a DC 13 on a dex save throw.
DC 13. Okay, one of them
Yes.
loses, and the other loses as
Also,
well.
Fuck yeah, Bucky, get
Run,
wrecked.
Gotta love
Failures.
sunny afternoon snow slush.
Okay, and I
Okay.
want to then use my movement to.
Okay,
Let me
so
just measure
these
this so I'm not
guys
fucking up.
are
It's about halfway between you and me.
Prone. And are left scrabbling on the snow as they slide a little way past the rock. They're over here. This guy, I'll enable flying so that I can tell the difference. Okay. So
But I also use speech before I end my turn and go, Horace, throw the Molotov!
I know!
Alright. Next up, Winterwolf number 2, who is going to... Oh, that's actually quite a long way. 40. Okay, so he can get to about there. Which
Sheer number of
is
dice that are now
like
filling this area.
5 feet away from Horace and Ingvar, but he can't reach you because he hasn't got quite enough speed. And then Winterwolf number 4, who is going to run to about here. Stand next to this tree. Horace, you're up.
Finally, okay. Let me think. It's my fault for rolling a 4. Let me think. If there's one person in this party who can risk opportunity attacks, it sure as hell is me. Okay. Okay, so let me think. I could if I Blade Song, then move away. Okay. With the range, it'll probably hit all 4 wolves. Yeah, this is the best bet. Okay, I will bonus action Blade Song,
Okay.
and I will now begin to very gracefully run away.
Okay.
Shit. Wait. I want. Fuck me.
If you're running,
I have
you can get to about there.
Well, okay. About here.
Mm-hmm.
I have 35 feet of movement because 40 feet of movement because of Blade Song.
Okay, so you've got another 2 tiles basically. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so one wolf does get an opportunity of attack on you.
Yes.
So I'm gonna quickly roll that. He's gonna go for a fight. That is a 16.
Misses.
Okay. So
All right.
just as you sprint away with your feathers wiggling behind you, you feel a very slight snap as it almost closes in on your tail feathers.
Okay.
Very dangerous.
I will like slide back on the snow as I reach reached my stopping point, and I will now cast Catapult Molotov on, I guess,
on all
the
of the
two that-
wolves and Ingvar.
Oh right, Ingvar.
Who's still in the middle of all of that.
Okay, wait. Okay, it's fine. I will hold an action. I forgot that I could do
Okay.
this. I will hold an action to cast Catapult. On what as soon as Ingvar makes some distance away.
Okay, so you're holding the catapult spell to be used with the Molotovs for winning bonus. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Okay,
You know, if he
Windwolf
gets out of
number
this.
5, who is going to sprint over to about here, and that's the end of its turn. And then
Fucking the boss go.
a Grimnir, Elder of the Pack, who is going to thud down onto the ground and has a pretty high movement and is going to get to about here and is going to be an idiot and now needs to roll a dex save.
Because
Grease strikes again!
Nat 20.
Oh
And rolls a
my
nat 20
god.
on its dex save, which
Fuck
would
you
have
and
been
your-
a plus
your
4
wolf.
anyway, so... Okay. And it stands here, and it looks at you, Librarian, and it growls, and it says, "Tasty morsels. You will feed the pack." Okay, and that's the end of its turn. Next up, Winterwolf 7, who's just going to run up here. And is apparently flying.
That research paper was disavowed.
Okay, Ingvar, you're up next.
Run as fast as your 1.5 legs can carry you.
Thanks.
I got that reference.
I think you should be careful when running because you are currently surrounded.
I'm just a little bit.
Except from the direction of us.
I think like
Mostly.
Disengage.
run, but can I disengage?
It's a special action. I don't know if you can.
Yes, you can. Any creature
All
I can only do it because
characters
I'm a rogue.
can disengage as an action, it's just that
Ah.
rogues can do it as a bonus action.
Exactly.
So if I disengaged, I wouldn't be able to run. Is that what I'm
Exactly.
getting?
Yes.
No, you have movement and you have an action, and then you have a bonus action. Disengage is an action to do.
Right.
But then you can still run 30 feet.
That sounds like the best plan, to be honest. Is just disengage and get the fuck out of there.
Okay. So you disengage and move your character wherever you might.
So, oh, that's not going to get me very far at all, is it?
You're currently on a tree, so
Well,
you'll
that would
be able
explain.
to get to about here.
Right. So I'm going to grab him. I'm going to disengage, run this way, and then that way. Run
Okay.
around the tree.
All right.
That
Need that
triggers
means
your
Horace
action,
gets
Horace.
Yes. I will target the big boy.
Targeting the leader of the pack. Okay.
Yes, and
Biggest
I'm
target.
just gonna say when he says like tasty morsel to librarian, just like, oh, how about you taste this, you fucker? As I'm gonna catapult it right at his face.
Okay. Roll me the catapults.
He needs to make a dex save.
Okay. In that case, I will also need you to roll me a strength check.
With catapult, would it
No,
need
I
a
know,
strength check?
I know. I still need a strength
Is there
check.
something else?
Catapult. You're using catapult to reduce the DC of this.
Ah.
Okay.
Ah,
So.
Okay.
Junior rolls an 11. On his
that
dex
that is a
check,
fail.
which goes to a 15.
Oh wait, is
Yeah.
that a fail? That is just exactly a success. Damn it.
Oh.
However, there
Yes.
are 2 other wolves behind it, which also need
Yes.
to do dex saves according to the rules of catapult, I believe.
Yes. I was gonna point that out, but
One of them does
missing
a
out on the
14 plus 1, which is a 15.
We're also on the
The
ground, so
other
don't they get
one-
disadvantage for this?
Does an 8 plus 1, which is a 9.
Okay.
So one of
them got
fails.
hit. 11 on the strength check.
Does the
11
grease ignite?
Uh-huh.
That's a good question. Are you igniting the bottle before you catapult?
Oh yes.
Okay.
God, I hope so.
11 will do. Okay. So, you light the Molotov, and you watch as the hempen rope catches fire. And then, I need to check. I need to check what a Molotov actually does.
That thing's on fire.
Well, I need to check its actual rules, essentially.
Yeah, I get it.
No official rules, but you can find it on the homebrew wiki.
No, I have the rules I'm looking for, don't worry.
Alright.
Yeah. Each creature, yeah, okay. Okay, right. So, you light the fuse. You lift your arm, you have your bottle hovering in your hand. You spin it again, and then draw back a hand, and a blast of force travels through the bottle. You watch as the glass shatters a little, it cracks, and it streaks towards the great wolf and goes straight between its legs, past the second one, impacts directly into the third one, right in its chest. You watch as the glass shatters. I would like you to roll 8d6.
Jesus.
Okay. Slash roll 8d6.
And
29.
everything in the area needs to do a dexterity saving throw. The Great Wolf fails.
Yes. Okay, and also the guy that was on the ground, I'm guessing, takes the extra catapult damage.
The small wolf succeeds, and the one you hit will take extra catapult damage.
All right.
Okay.
That is a horrific damage roll. 7.
7 points of damage to this wolf. And what did you say you rolled for the d6?
29.
29. Okay. So you deal 29 points of fire damage to the Great Wolf. And then a further...
Well, it looks like we did succeed in creating a distraction to cluster them together. It just happened to be us.
10,
Yes,
so
how wonderful!
15 points of damage to the two small ones.
Technically be 14 since you round down.
I'm rounding up. Just
Ah,
to
okay.
be a benevolent
DM roll.
DM.
If the DM wants to round up on the damage we deal, let them.
Okay.
I mean, we need
fair
all the
enough.
help we can get.
Right. So, all the wolves are on fire a little bit. 2 of them are prone. 1 of them is not happy. Okay. So,
Just the one.
when-
So the rest are okay with us.
so okay. So the grease. How long does that last, Zarian?
Let me see.
That might be instantaneous.
Duration 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. So it. I'm guessing they need to make a saving throw every turn.
They make a saving throw, I think, to stop being prone each turn, yeah.
Okay. So, wolf number 8 fails. And is consistently prone. Which means that wolf number 1, with a 14 on its dex save. what
Yep,
is-
they... my spell DC is 13, so they get up.
Okay, so they get up. So that guy is going to get back to his feet, but that means he has half of his thing. So he's going to turn around and he is going to get to about there. And is going to... Well, he can't reach any of it, so oh well. Then Winterwolf number 6. This guy, who is currently at full health.
Did that wolf end its turn within the grease range?
If so, it needs to make a dexterity
Yes.
save.
Yeah.
Then again.
It needs to
Okay,
make another
so-
dex save,
So
otherwise it falls
it's
prone.
scrabbling up the bank and
does not.
fails.
It is prone again.
It's scrabbling up the bank towards you. You watch it trying to get up. It's slightly singed. It gets to the top of the bank and then it slips. And it
I'm
starts
so happy I
sliding
took the
back
grease
down.
spell.
This is going perfectly to plan.
The anti-wolf spell, grease.
Okay,
Good.
so
All
Winterwolf
according to
number
your
6 is going to come round this side. And it can definitely do that. It's going to come round here, and it's going to drop straight on you, Ingvar, and it's going to...
Wonderful.
Actually, hold on, I need to do this. Oh, okay. It is going to bite at you.
Definitely not hitting that. Might hit that.
With 17 to hit.
Ow.
Okay. So that
17 to hit, not
is-
damage.
Oh, me health.
That is
Lower end.
11 points of damage.
So 27. Hold on, I need that count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11. So I'm left with 16 health.
Okay. Darren, you're up next.
There's not a lot I can do, and I definitely do not want to move back down there and be on the other side of 4 separate giant wolves. I am gonna throw my returning dagger, I guess.
Okay. What is the range on that?
It is 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely within...
Pretty much all of them are in range for that.
Yeah.
Who do I prioritize? The one that's not on the floor currently, I guess. The one that just went for Ingvar.
You would get sneak attack on it then.
Yep, because Ingvar's next to it.
Nice. Then yes, I
Okay.
shall go for that one, which also means I get advantage. Am I correct?
Yes,
not
you will
quite,
get
no.
advantage on that
Not quite.
Oh,
because Ingvar is technically flanking.
Oh,
And the wolf is not focused on you, so you are technically
Goody.
able to do that.
Yeah.
Woman, I'm busy.
But
Really?
yeah.
Really? I remember the advantage and I get mid rolls.
Well, you got a 12 plus 5, I think.
yeah, that still hits.
That still
yeah,
hits.
17. Okay, 3d6 plus 2.
Okay.
Plus, yeah, plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 14.
16 points
16
of damage.
total.
Not bad.
And then bonus action, blink it back.
Mm-hmm. 16 points of damage to the wolf.
That's
you
right,
throw
I'm
your
vaccinated.
dagger, woof, and it just slices through the wolf's fur. You watch as it leaves a trickle of blood behind, and then you pull your blade back to your hand.
Realistically, it should leave a gaping, gushing, bloody wound, but, you know.
Powerful wolves. Are you doing anything else?
That is it, I think.
Okay. Librarian, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Magnify Gravity in the area I've marked out, which I think should hit all 4.
Yeah, that'll hit. Hold on. Very quickly. It'll hit 3 of them.
I'll do the forward 3 then,
Okay.
not the boss.
DPS.
No, it'll hit the
DPS.
boss. It
Oh,
just
what, hit the leftmost?
It won't hit the one on the left, yeah.
Everyone knows wolves can't unstop our health potions. The more damage we sink into them now, the better.
Yeah.
I'm mainly making this as like a, because this reduces movement speed as well.
Ah.
If they fail their DC, so I'm making this plus the grease as a hellish nightmare trap for any wolf that enters.
Very good idea.
Also, the prone one, I believe, takes extra damage from it, but I don't remember correctly. Yeah, so DC is 13 on a Constitution saving throw.
Let me very quickly.
And I'll do it on the forward 3 most wolves if it only hits 3 of them.
These things are pretty constituous. Constituous a word?
Contiguous.
There is nothing about being prone in the spell description.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, so they need to do dexterity saves, right?
Yeah, and what I meant by that was if someone's prone, they might take extra damage as a core roll, not specifically for the spell.
Oh, yes, that might be correct.
You might want to
Okay.
check that, I can't remember though.
I will do that in a second. Okay, so there are 3 wolves in there. Let me roll their dex saves. 6, 7, 7, and... Okay, so the first 2 wolves do not make their dexterity throws. The pack leader does, however.
Oh, I thought I was doing that on the front 3.
Hmm?
The
The one that is floating is very dead already.
Oh, I thought that was a prone wolf.
That's the first
Okay.
one we murdered.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the first one you guys murdered. I just made it float so that I could recognize that it was dead. So no,
Oh,
you do have access to the big wolf. It's just the smaller wolf behind it that you wouldn't have been able to hit.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so yeah, the big wolf is unaffected, but the other 2 are slammed into the ground. So roll me some
Okay.
damage.
The big wolf takes 3 damage, the other 2 take 6 each. And their movement speed is halved.
Movement speed halved, and 6 damage to each of these guys. Okay. And you take 3. Okay. Alright, is that all you have planned?
I would also like to take my movement and get the fuck away.
Okay. Yep, go for it.
Join me in Choke Point Heaven.
Oh my.
There. Need to get the ruler right.
Is that choke point, not choke hold?
Yeah, you'd be able to get without Baron.
Yeah.
I'm just measuring.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
I like how we're all,
This goes
we're all very heavily just like taking it as a given that they can't just climb up the hill. But
Yeah. Look, it's the grease. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Listen, this is our best hope.
This is our only hope.
okay.
I need you guys to know I have one spell slot left, and I intend to use it for grease again.
Is going to get to here and is going to be affected by the grease. And is going to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I will take
And
maybe
is going to
Yay.
fail on the dexterity saving throw.
This is
That-
glorious.
Take that
Did
rolls now,
that wolf move into the...
Down and around here. Okay. So pretty much every wolf in this area, apart from the big one, is affected
that's-
by grease.
If they moved into the gravity as well, they have to roll the con.
In that case, yeah. Give me a second. That is a 14 on it, save.
Okay, so they take 3 and they don't suffer movement penalty.
Okay. Well, they suffer movement penalty from the grease regardless.
Look, it's not from the gravity spell at least, it's just from the butter trail I left behind me.
Uh-huh. There we go. Okay. Right. Next up is Winterwolf number 4, who is gonna charge up behind here and is immediately affected by the grease. So it... They're wolves,
Greasy
they're not very
wolves.
smart. But it
Nat
rolls a
20.
nat 20 and manages to get past the grease, and then enters the gravity well,
We are creating hell.
which
They are about
rolls
to
a
get
nat
2
1.
spells,
Oh,
man, from the
come
game.
on.
Okay, so 6 damage and half movement.
6
Yeah,
damage.
for a nat
In
20
fairness,
when I
AoE
won.
spells are intentionally very good against groups of enemies.
Wait.
Who would have thought?
Which one of these wolves is it?
I don't know, they're your wolves!
If you click on the initiative order, you'll select it.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
Or hold your tab button down. That'll tell
There
you
you
as
go.
well.
Okay. Wait.
Ingvar's starting
There
to
we
sweat bullets over here, by the way.
Okay. Winterwolf number
the only
4
one.
manages to get to about here and is tapped out. Horace,
Oh, dear.
you're up.
Okay. I have an idea.
Oh no.
Oh no.
On another one.
Okay. So, question. Could I basically ready a catapult, but then not throw myself? Have it like basically have Ingvar throw it so that Ingvar does the strength check,
Hold on. What?
What?
while I propel it with my catapult further.
Right.
Just throw the
Get out of
Molotov
here.
at that point.
Yeah,
No, that
it's-
would not work.
They're not
Okay, it
even
was
far away now. Just chuck the Molotov and move.
Ingvar.
Thing to
Just aim to the
mention,
right.
apparently prone does have a damage effect. If someone is prone, you have an advantage against them on your attack roll if you're within 5 feet.
Okay,
Yes.
but you're not within 5 feet. So,
All right. That's fine. I'm just gonna mosey on back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
yeah, that's about
8.
30 feet. Yeah.
Oh wait, let me just position myself like this.
that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm just gonna ready another catapult.
Okay. In that case, Winterwolf number 5 is all the way back here. Is gonna come up around this side. And then Agrimnir is next. And it is going to attempt to get through here.
Saves.
And it needs to do 2 saves, yes. So, firstly, against...
Oh.
Okay, it slides back down the hill
God damn it.
as it struggles to stand on the grease.
I
And
regret
is
not buying more
prone.
booze.
and is unable to do anything more. Next up, Winterwolf 7, who is just gonna hang back here for now and watch the chaos.
Seeing the absolute mockery that we're making of its boss.
Okay,
Seeing the
Ingvar, you're
fucking-
up next.
Ingvar's running up here. Oh yeah.
Okay. Are you
And then-
disengaging in the process? Because there are
Probably,
two
yeah.
wolves next to you.
Yeah, he's going to disengage and then just
Okay.
run like hell.
All right.
Horace, you're up.
I will simply scream what sounds to me like a battle cry, but just sounds like loud bird noises to everybody else as I throw the next one.
Okay. Roll me the dexterity checks. Okay. So which
alright,
one
so-
are you aiming for first?
So, seeing the path, if I were to aim for, I can't, I don't know how to highlight. If I were to go for this one, would the path lead it towards Argmir? Argmir?
If you were... Okay. If you were standing here, you could aim it through all of these.
I don't assume you'd allow me to reposition myself, would you?
Nope.
Alright, well, we're just
So
gonna
from your
aim for...
current
Bad game with
position,
Smash.
you could get a Grimnir, or you could get all of these.
Yeah, I think I like my chances with the more.
Yeah,
Okay.
action economy. The side that has the most actions in a round generally tends to win, so kill the little guys.
Okay,
Focus
19...
the ads.
Yes, focus the aggro. 19 on the strength check.
19 on the strength check. Okay. That is very good. In which case...
Apologies if I'm being a little bit min-maxy here. I am terrified.
I'm on
Probably
8
the
health. Why do you
first
think I
one in
burned
a
2
row.
AoEs?
It hits the first one in the row. Let me check the...
So, let me roll the 8d6. Ooh, even better than last time.
What is the... I need to check the size of the area. Within 10 feet. Okay, so it's 10 feet radius thing. So, let me quickly check. Okay, so
With that,
that
I don't...
would hit 3 of the wolves. Because it exploded on the first one.
Yes. That's
Uh,
slightly unfortunate.
Okay. Roll me
0.
roll me 8d6.
The, already rolled it. That is 35. And
Okay.
on the 3d8, that is a 13. The catapult damage.
Okay, so this one immediately takes 13 points of catapult damage and another 35 points of fire damage.
Yes.
This one takes... What's half of 35? I can't imagine.
17.
17.5.
17. Thank you.
Yes.
This
Programmer.
one takes 17 points of damage. This one takes 35 points of damage.
Are they looking charred?
They're looking pretty singed, and some of them are limping.
Okay, hopefully
And
the next one is going to do
struggling.
them in.
Okay. Next up, number 8. Which is this one back here. Is gonna get up, or try to get up. And is gonna fail at getting up, and is gonna stay flat on its back.
Feel a little sorry for these wolves at this point.
I don't.
Then the next one
I don't.
is gonna attempt to get up as well. And is gonna roll a 13. I believe that gets it up.
Just enough.
And is going to attempt to get through the gravity field. Which it manages.
Oh no. They've breached the line!
and is going to go immediately for Ingvar.
Oh
And
no,
actually,
why?
No, it's gonna get to here, and
I'm
then
just gonna run out of movement. Oh fuck!
Oh
it is
no.
going to.
Spacing.
I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, fuck.
Alright, by the way, the fire wouldn't happen to leave any there wouldn't happen to be any lingering fire, would there? From the
Most
Molotovs?
of them are some form of on fire at the moment.
Oh,
Well,
thank God I got 20, but I don't think that's
got
gonna save me.
So I'm dead.
11 for me. Can I wait? Let me double check if I can wait until I see the damage from, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh.
give me a dexterity checks.
What defines if I have advantage on this or not?
It's a saving throw. So
Okay, so nothing, basically.
Yes.
Okay. 11.
11. Okay, so
That's an 11 for me, too.
11 for you.
8.
Librarian, you got a 20,
Yep.
and Ingvar
8.
8. Okay,
How much
so
longer do we have on the
the
grease?
only
and
one
the
who
gravity?
saved in this was the librarian.
Good!
Oh.
And
I
that
cast
is-
Absorb Elements!
Okay, so that is 13 damage to everyone except the librarian. The librarian takes half and then a quarter. So
3 damage.
3 damage, yeah.
Should I use another absorb elements?
You can
Should I use-
like to, but that's up to you.
I can, but thing
Oh,
is,
yeah,
I only
actually,
have.
Did you say already halves from the save?
It halves from the save, which leaves you at 6. 6 points of damage.
I'm not going to use Absorb Elements for it then.
So
Should I use absorb elements? I only have 2 more spell slots left.
Also,
I'm at-
I would rather
I'm at
cast it on
6.
armor next turn, so that I have more HP in general, and it's damaging them if they hit me.
Yeah.
So I take 6 damage then?
okay.
3
6
damage.
damage.
I think it was. Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I am on 2 hit points.
I'm on 6.
Okay.
I'm on 3.
I'm on
that is
6
going
as
to be
well.
that wolf's
Okay,
turn.
so we're just running then. At this stage.
Where-
This wolf is
we're-
going to try and get through the gravity field. And
Fail.
fails and gets slammed into the ground and takes 6 points of damage.
Still gotta try and blow them up.
There we
I'm
go.
always keeping Grease on as a
Darren.
spell from now on.
It's
so
your turn,
useful.
Darren.
Okay, we're all heavily injured and a bit frozen. That grease and that gravity well isn't gonna last much longer, is it?
Nope. As soon as it hits my
Probably
turn
another
next
2
round.
rounds.
Right. And when that drops, we are hecked.
I could
So-
recast it.
Okay, I'm going to run, and I'm going to bonus action dash as well, so that's 90 feet, I believe.
Yes.
So I'm gonna make it pretty clear. Follow the Darren-shaped blur.
Yep, pretty much. Okay.
Who's winning at this point? Yes, the grease. The grease and the gravity well.
Okay, librarian, you're up.
Okay, I think the gravity well ends on my turn now. So that's over. I'm no longer concentrating. Let's see what I can do.
Another
What
gravity
worries me
well.
is You guys have, like, if you run, I think most of you only have about 60 feet of movement,
I have 30.
which I believe is as far as the wolves can move in a single move action.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out.
The
what would be
wolves
the
have
best
all
thing
have
here.
50 feet of movement.
Okay. But
So
we're
we may
our,
just outrun them,
our
Unless they
strategy
decide
right
to
now is to slow them
run.
down.
unless they decide to run. But then they'll have used up all of their turn, and we can get another 90 or so away.
Let's see.
All we do is run, then we can very
Did we
slowly
pass
outrun
out
them.
the Molotovs to each of us, and
Nope, currently
We
Horace
had it.
has them all.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Might be.
Well, I didn't want them on me anyways.
Yeah. I could either recast Grease, which isn't a concentration, so it does stack on the area of the other one. Or I could redo Gravity Well slightly closer to us to give us more of a chance to run away.
Either or will work, really.
I'll...
In which case, I would suggest the one that's not concentration, because you need to book it either way.
Hmm.
I mean, I can still move while concentrating. It's...
Yeah, but we don't want it to drop if you take a point of damage or something. We want
Yeah.
to stick around.
Okay, I'll do Grease then.
Yes.
The
Time to
Grease
re-grease
on
these wolves.
the... Let's see how far I can do it. 10-foot square, so... How
It doesn't
many
need to
can I
hit
get
all
the
of them, it
front?
just mostly
Yeah,
has to
it's-
hit all at the front of us.
Yeah.
As long as it hits that one and is between us and the rest of them, then we're
That's how big it would be, basically.
Yeah.
give or take.
I'll just recast that on the wolf in front of us then.
Okay. So the wolf needs to take a dexterity saving throw. It fails, immediately going prone.
We are
Fuck
being
yeah.
saved so much by our enemies being so numerous that their bad saves are catching them.
And I would like
Okay.
to use my movement to get the fuck away.
Alright, go for it. Next up, Winterwolf number 2, who is going to need to do a save on the grease. And it saves.
Succeeds. And then on the second grease.
And is going to sprint its way up this way, and as soon as it gets to here, it needs to do another.
Dark and polished floor moment.
And it
Just
fails!
Grease moments!
Immediately failing and getting knocked down again. Okay.
I feel like this is
Only we
time
got a
for another
firing squad.
cocktail and run away horse.
Yep.
The next Winter Wolf is going to run up. No, first it's going to do a save. It saves. Is going to run up. Is going to do another save. Is going to fail. And is knocked prone. Again. Hell. This is not how I envisioned this encounter going.
Why? Because we're breathing?
Why, I made your wolves slippery, huh? Come at me!
Oh, oops,
Um,
looks like Lucian failed their save.
Next up, Horace.
Lucian
You're
is
up.
knocked prone.
I have an idea.
Oh, not again!
Would I be able... Okay, I have 3 Molotovs left with me.
Mhm.
Dropping 2 Molotovs where I am standing. Would that be a bonus action?
It would be a bonus action, yes.
So what I'm thinking right now is basically laying 2 mines that trigger with the last Molotov.
Okay.
You can try it.
But is it worth it? Okay.
I would say
Okay.
alternatively Panzer Granada, but you don't have time to tie them together.
Yeah, that's the issue. Wait, do I? Wait a minute. I have an idea. This... Fuck, it's an action. If only I had action surge. Wait.
What's
your idea?
Okay, wait. My idea was basically like using Mage Hand to clump them together.
You
Okay,
need to casting Mage Hand is an action.
Yes, that's the problem.
Slide the wolves!
What should I go for the all-in big boom?
I think we're running for our fucking lives. As many as we
Yeah.
can take out is going to make this easier to deal with next time we actually have to kill them when we're more prepared.
All right,
Pretty
you've
prepared
got a
here.
point.
We were just caught unawares.
So I'm assuming that like this cliff actually goes downhill, so the Molotovs will actually roll downhill, correct?
There's
Roll a bit
snow.
downhill.
If you put it on the ground, it's gonna stay there because it's gonna be stuck in the snow.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna drop the 2 that are on me.
Okay.
Let me just double check something.
No, now we're
Don't
caught.
worry, this is not a case of the Butterfingers. Okay, let me double check. Okay. So all 3 of them are just in a big boom range, and let's hope some of them actually do come
Bearing in
more
mind,
come into big
Ingvar
boom
is
range.
also in big boom range right now.
I am well aware, and I will give Ingvar the time they need to get the fuck out of here.
So what are you doing? Just,
Bonus action, drop 2 of the bottles in front of me.
okay.
Then get the fuck away.
Okay.
Then I will ready an action to throw the last Molotov
Okay.
with catapult. And I'm just gonna shout out, "Hey Ingvar, do you think you could help me out here slightly? Would they be able to use the help action to give me advantage on the strength check?"
No, not on
They are
this.
currently standing.
You are casting a spell to throw a bottle. You are the one doing the throwing. So Ingvar would not
Fair,
do it.
fair. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is fine. All right, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
So you're readying an action. Next up, the 5th Winter Wolf, who is going to run up here and is going to immediately have to make a dexterity save here.
Fail.
It fails, so it immediately goes prone, and that is the end of its action. Next up, the
Big wolf.
Grimnir, Elder of the Pack, is going to do a dex save to get up.
Fail.
Fails, so it's just on the ground again. Wolf number 7 is gonna go around this way and up to here, where there is no grease. Ingvar, you're up.
As much of a mockery as we're making of Lucian's presumably carefully planned massacre here, we are still running for our lives.
We are.
Yeah.
I'm just
Am
having a
I
little
pro-
spice.
Are these ones in front of me prone or not? I can't tell
They're
anymore.
prone at the moment, yes.
Yeah.
So I
And
don't
they're
need
not
to
in range of you
disengage.
anyway.
Yeah. You're
I'm
safe.
fine. I'm fine, so I don't need to disengage. I just need to move.
Run, let's see,
Yeah,
move
you
60.
can go about as far as the librarian with a single movement. If you want to run as an action, you can
Nope,
move.
I'm just going up here.
Okay.
And then, because I
All
don't
right.
need to disengage, can I set off the
Fire out the
Molotov?
Molotovs.
Which is better?
Which is better? Which one's better? The one for Horace to set it off, or would Ingvar be better setting it off with a fire arrow?
I think it would be better for you to set it off because there's 3 wolves right after and they could potentially get through.
Yeah. We could like we can't just do both. Like if we take out those 3 wolves up front, then we'll be able to then I'll be able to throw farther and aim for the big boys.
Yeah, so
Big
Ingvar's
boys who
gonna...
are molded by the gravity well as well.
Yeah.
I think.
So Ingvar's gonna
Nah,
take
his
out the
gravity's
fire,
gone.
fire arrow.
Gravity well's gone, but the grease is still there.
Yeah.
I'm a grease baby.
I have.
So
2
next time that we
fire
fight these things, your entire spell list is going to be grease.
Probably. So anyway, we're gonna take the fire arrow out and shoot at the cocktails.
Okay.
Well, you got good aim.
Roll me an attack.
Into the void.
Again.
It is 15.
Ooh!
15 plus 8, that hits.
23. So what the hell do I roll for actual attack then?
You roll your damage on the bow.
So what was it? 2 plus 6, 2d6 for the fire arrow. That's right.
Yes. 2d6 plus your dex.
I think those Molotov cocktails don't stand a chance.
Depends how much damage is done. Okay.
10 damage, I think.
Plus dex is, yeah, that's 10.
Okay. 10 damage. You run and run and run, and then you stand your ground. You turn around, you get down on one knee, you pull back the arrow, and you take
Full
it.
Legolas mode.
The arrow soars, and you watch as it shatters one of the bottles. And then the arrow ignites. And then the bottle. And then the second bottle. I need you to roll 16d6.
He's alive! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's a lot.
God, that's an Eldritch Horror of a fucking bundle.
That is about a 10th level fireball.
Hey,
Fuck.
51 points of damage. Let's see if they manage to save against any of that. Nope.
Gotta get rid of
One
16.
does.
Oh.
And the third one
Fails.
does not. Okay, so... talk about overkill.
Oh.
We couldn't hit the big guy.
So that goes down to that. And that goes down to that. Okay. So. One of them saved. The front
Half
two
damage.
are burnt to a crisp. Beyond saving. These two particular wolves are... I will mark them with the ability to fly, so that they don't have bases
Okay.
anymore. These two are dead. They are very dead. The last one is very on fire. Very, very on fire. And it's in the grease, which is leaving it more on fire. Which means it takes an additional 6 points of damage. Okay. You have exploded many a thing. However, I will point out...
One more. Yes.
Horace,
Yes.
you can use your action still, if you wish. Or you cannot use it at all. It is up to you.
Fuck it. We're trying to leave a dent on them. The guys in the
Back on
back.
the
How
bed.
hurt are they looking?
Some of them are pretty hurt. Some of them are pretty hurt. Yeah.
Okay. With my current angle, no, not cut box. With my current angle, would I be able to like go for this angle?
Yeah, you could do that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's the angle I'm going for.
Here's what I will say.
Catapult. Oh.
If you want to, you
Yes?
could aim at the tree, which will have a lower
Oh!
DC to hit.
Yes. So like basically lower the strength check DC even further.
Yes, and it would also lower your DC to hit as well.
Okay.
Because a tree
remember it's a
doesn't
saving
have-
throw.
Well, yes, a tree doesn't have a saving throw. It can't do a dexterity saving throw. It's a tree. So it's a
Yes.
guaranteed hit no matter what.
All right. I'll go for that.
Okay.
Using a second level spell slot, so this tree is fucked. I will throw the last Molotov.
Okay.
That is. Let's hope the tree lowers the DC enough because that's a 6 on strength.
Okay. So, first things first. 3 of these wolves need to make dexterity. So that is an 11 on the first wolf. This would hit. Does that succeed or fail?
On the that is a fail actually.
That is fail.
My
Okay.
DC is 15.
The Molotov streaks towards the tree, but as one of the wolves is scraping and scuttling around on the grease, it manages to impact into the first wolf, and doesn't make it to the others. Okay. So I need you to roll me 8d6.
All right.
Give me the before we do this, give me the amount of damage that catapult would have done.
48. Let me roll the extra d8. 17 damage.
Okay. The bottle rockets from your hand, straight through the skull of the first wolf, knocking it prone and dead. Towards the second.
Okay.
Roll there. So that's a failure for the second wolf.
Yes.
Roll me. It'll be the same damage for the thing, right?
Yeah, still 48.
Okay, let's see. So 4d8. That was 17 you rolled, right?
Actually,
roll
yeah,
again.
17. Okay, that's an 18.
Okay. So that is 18 points of damage to this one. And now, roll me the 8d6.
Yes. 32.
32 points of damage. These two, they're technically prone. I shouldn't even have been rolling the dexterity checks. They're not able to really move away. Yeah. This one is dead. And this one is dead. There are 3 wolves left. So...
Figure out which one it is out of these floating puppets.
Okay, let me see.
I wonder if it'd just be worth moving them to the side.
Yeah, can we just like move the dead ones
Definitely
away?
make
It's kind of hard to see which ones are still
I'm
alive.
doing that at the moment. Okay.
Actually, we've made more than a dent. We've made a crater.
Literally.
Yeah, the ones that are in the grease trap that's further forward, there is literally a small crater there. Okay. Hide. And you can hide as well. You hide. And you hide. Okay. So, 8.
We've severely injured their breeding pool, if nothing else.
Yep. Hopefully, if we do pick a fight with them again, it'll...
Come spring, they'll be all dead.
Yes.
Okay. 8 is alive. 6 is dead. Okay. Okay, so it's... I'm just getting rid of the ones that are no longer in the turn order. There we go. So, this is all that's left. You have massacred these wolves at this point. Okay.
Well...
So, next up, because I skipped those turns by accident. No, I didn't. What am I saying? Next up, Winterwolf number 8, who is going to attempt to run around the edge here, past the grease trap.
8 is the one just by a Grimnir there.
Hmm?
The one that's currently prone.
Oh yes, sorry, I'm blind. Is going to try and get up again.
So many
He's
wolves,
going to
you can't
succeed.
even tell them apart.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And is going to try and get through this grease trap. And is going to fail. And is
You
prone
try
again
and
now.
bite at me! You must get past my grease traps 3!
You have to my trap spell.
Okay. Next up,
This is still
Darren.
so incredibly tense. Okay.
You have heard multiple explosions behind you.
I can see the cloud.
There,
What are
at
you
this
doing?
point, there's a mushroom cloud.
At this point, I'm not sure if that was you detonating them or just detonating.
Great adventurers, you nuked the ice wolf.
Literally.
Okay, I just barely, I think, have line of sight to everybody else. So
You do.
I'm gonna hold here, and I'm going to
Okay.
ready an action to throw my returning dagger at the first wolf I see come around the corner at them, within 60 feet.
Okay.
From
In that
behind
case,
this, I'm taking partial cover behind this stump.
It's a tree, but sure. Librarian, you're up.
Hero, really.
I'm just doing some quick math. Okay. I'm going to use my movement first to travel 30 feet here, and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on that prone wolf over there, the closest one to us.
Okay.
You just
Roll
click.
attack.
To find that button. That is an 11, so it does not hit.
I would like you all to know, by the way, while this has all been happening, a Grimnir has been speaking, mostly along the lines of, "What is this? Why can't I move? What is going on? How dare you?"
You doing Angie Stompies?
Tippy taps.
Mm.
He's just sort of sliding around on the snow.
Yeah, we've just made a polished hardwood floor over there.
I mean, it's like grease and snow mix, so I've just made piss mud that all the walls are falling around.
Grease, snow, and for a decent chunk of this, a gravity well.
Oh, we have
Okay, what
we
did
have
you roll
created
on
hell
your
on
attack?
earth.
We've
Librarian.
exploited a choke point, is what we've done.
I rolled 11, so that
Their
doesn't hit.
numbers count for nothing.
Yeah, that's not it. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Horace, you're up next.
So, question: we are definitely booking it out of here, right?
Yes,
All right.
we are running, and we are run and gunning whatever we can into the ground.
All right. You. That is a plan I can get behind.
Either we end up killing them all, or we kill enough of them to make them reconsider chasing us.
Yeah.
I am just gonna fucking dash all the way over here behind Darren.
Hi there.
Hello.
What was the
Thanks.
cloud of smoke I just saw and the earth-shattering kaboom?
Excuse you, 3 kabooms. Well, let's just say we're a big fan of chain reactions. How about that?
I'll take it. How many left?
Approximately 0, which is why I suggest we
No, I meant
regroup.
how many of the wolves are left?
Oh, I wish it was 0. 3.
Big guy still there?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so. He's a little bit.
I
Yeah?
will stick to plan run then.
All right. Next time we'll come back with more Molotovs.
It's possible. The wolves
I
can
think
be
this
killed.
entire party is addicted to explosives.
All right. That's gonna be the end of my turn. I'm just
Sorry,
gonna
we
ready
probably-
it.
We probably went a little bit beyond the normal runs of a free action there.
You did, but
It-
it's fine.
Still.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up,
Uh,
a Grimnir is going to attempt to get up
Nat
again.
1, nat 1, nat 1.
6.
Close enough.
Plus 4, 10. That
Failure.
Fails.
does it.
I trapped the wolf in butter once again.
And is going to back away from the grease. Slide away from the grease, rather.
Yeah, he failed to get up, didn't he?
Hold
Yeah, he's
on.
still prone.
By the way, Lucen, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to hop out in a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry.
I think you're out of the combat zone enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucian's doing math.
I'm checking.
Oh, no. None of these
Wolf
are my
math.
dice. What the hell?
Okay.
This is where we
So
find
fair
out Grimnir can
point,
teleport. as well.
a prone creature can still move. I've been very lenient with you guys, but a prone creature can still
This
move.
is lenient.
Oh yes, very lenient actually. So the majestic Grimnir is going to crawl
Yeah,
its way through
belly
the
slide.
grease. Get up to this point, then it's going to get up and run, and then it's going to enter more grease.
Not one,
After
not
which
one,
it's-
not one.
Gonna get
Yes.
3 and go prone
Hell
again.
yes.
Okay, so next up, Winterwolf number 7 is going to circumvent the first grease trap, and run over the second grease trap, after which it then has to do a dexterity saving throw.
One,
And
one,
it
one.
gets
Damn!
16.
Damn.
Success.
And it gets through. And it goes straight for Ingvar.
That's
Oh,
a lot
shit.
of movements.
And it is going to... it's going to attempt to bite.
That's like 80 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It,
You said their
actually,
movement
yeah,
was
that's-
50?
That is a
That means
good
he's had to move
point.
twice.
It used its movement action. Never mind. It is just going to sit there growling at you because it can't quite get to you yet.
This was my scheme of
You're up
always
next,
run.
Ingvar.
They have to use both actions to catch up to us.
Yeah. Go away. I'm going.
Goodbye.
Bye. I'm leaving. Hold on. Yeah, but where?
Pseudo
I'm
dragon
going-
just like blows a raspberry as you sprint away.
Okay. So,
But I didn't need to disengage for that one.
you
did I?
did. He was literally 5
that's
feet away
fine.
from you. You would have
That's
had
fine.
to
That's
disengage.
fine then.
Okay. Next up,
That's fine then.
number 8. Again. Is going to
Guys, the big one's behind us.
attempt
You
to
don't
get
say.
up.
That's a
That's
success.
a
Hey,
13.
oh damn it. Yeah,
That
success.
Gets up. And is going to sprint up to about there. So there's 2 still left. Okay, Darren, you're up next.
I still don't have anything that can hit that far away, nor do I have anything that would be significantly powerful anyways. Still plan run?
You could hit that wolf.
I think that wolf might be the only way I survive.
That's within
It's
60
it's
feet.
63.
You're
by
measuring
my
from
count.
behind yourself.
Okay, right.
So yeah, you could hit
It's
it.
it's
Just-
right on the limit, but I
It is right on
may
the
as well.
limit, but I'm allowing it because the measures are a little weird sometimes.
Okay, well, I will attempt. Pity Ingvar is no longer within 5 feet of it. Well, goodbye.
Thank God.
Nat 20!
Ooh.
Nat 20 on a stab. All right, roll me damage.
Okay, that is... It's only... I don't get the sneak attack, so it's only the 1d6 plus 5. Or the 1d6 plus 2, I think it was.
You got
Does sneak
criticals,
attack
that roll.
count from when you're hidden? I forget.
It's whenever... I think it's more or less whenever you would have advantage on the attack.
Okay, but
Yeah,
does it
whenever you have
specifically
advantage-
say sneak attack counts if hidden?
Not quite, no, unfortunately.
Let's see... One creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage. So yeah, I don't get sneak attack.
That's fine. That's fine.
So it's
Unfortunately.
just 1d6 plus 2. Correct. Whoop, that is not the number of dice I wanted. 1 second. Just chuck that away into the sea. That is a 6. That is 8.
Nice. So that is
16
6
damage.
plus 2. Yeah, 16
Times
damage.
2 doesn't quit.
Okay. So
And
you're
then
going for the first
Bonus
one,
action. Bonus action. Retrieve my knife. Actually, I'm going to leave my knife where it is. I remembered a thing,
Okay.
a feature.
All right. So that's 16 points of damage. You throw your knife and with deadly accuracy, you watch as it strikes straight into the wolf's eye, and it yowls back in pain as it feels the knife sink into its eye, and you watch as blood starts spurting from the wolf's face. It's not particularly happy.
I should imagine. That was the intent.
Okay.
Okay, I will need to use my bonus action for the special thing, so... And I think I have to be within 60 feet anyways, so that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up, Librarian.
I take my movement.
Okay, where are you heading?
Bring me to about here.
Okay.
And then I Eldritch Blast the... How bad is the wolf in front looking?
He's got a dagger in his eye and he's a little bit singed.
I'll Eldritch Blast the wolf in the front.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
8, it does not hit.
It does not hit, no, sadly. Is that everything?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, Horace, you're up.
Alright. Would I be able to catapult a snowball?
Yeah.
All kind of do.
It'd have to
Gorilla
be
attack.
pretty hard packed. I would
have
say
a
you would
spare
need
knife.
to take an action to pack or at least a bonus action to pack a snowball.
I can accept that deal. Or actually, wait, do I have something in my inventory I can throw?
I have a spare dagger.
If you have a dungeoneering kit, you have those little things that you shove into mountain crags to climb on, like basically
Oh, yeah.
iron nails.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a python and just fucking yeet it towards him.
Alright.
Baseball pitch it. So, second level catapult. Dex saves from the straight line, so hits either of these two.
Okay. That is
First one
a
succeeds.
17 on the first. And a 20 on the second.
Oh.
They both succeed on their dex saves.
Ooh, unlucky, okay. Well, very lucky. With the rest of my movement, I will spend it to book it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, so a Grimnir is going to crawl its way out of the second layer of sludge and grease. And then is going to use the rest of his movement to get to about...
Bonus action, I call my returning dagger back, and on the way, it can attack a creature within 5 feet of where it started.
That is true. A Grimnir gets into... So you're using this as a reaction, correct?
I'm using this to, like, get an extra attack in on Grimnir.
Okay. Roll me an attack. Because you are correct, it did go in front of the other wolf, so...
Yeah. That is a 20 total.
20? Dirty 20? That hits.
Nice. Is it close enough to Ingvar for me to get sneak attack?
Doubt it.
Um...
I can choose to summon it back and then attack any creature within 5 feet of the line between it and
No.
me.
No. It
would
would
it-
not be able to do sneak attack.
Would it count as a surprise attack, so that he would have advantage on this, thus getting sneak attack?
It's coming from behind where all the enemies are.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, so I get sneak attack then.
Mm-hmm.
The DM Whisperer.
Okay, 3d6 plus 2. 16 points.
16 points of damage. Alright.
I get me dagger back. So it comes out, it gets yanked out of the wolf's eye and it just carves a line along the side of Grimnir as it comes back to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up, the Winterwolf number 7 is going
Found another way to increase my damage per
come
turn.
around here. And is
God.
going to attempt to bite you, Ingvar. You guys need to either escape or... And that is a 2, so it fails. snapping at your heels, but not quite getting there, Ingvar.
Christ.
Yeah, can we say that? Because I do
Yeah,
have to
we
excuse
can say
myself.
or
Yeah.
You're furthest
I'll
away from this and
keep
all of us
control
right
of your character. if
Thank you.
necessary.
Thank you. I'm really sorry for having to
No,
hop
no,
on early
it's
like
fine.
this.
Oh no, you've
Not your fault.
you've did
Yeah, no worries.
beyond the Call of Duty.
We are technically slightly beyond time,
Yeah.
so
No worries. Just if you guys do finish the session, once you guys finish the session, let me know about the
I'll
XP
let you
and
know,
my
yeah.
and MVP goes to librarian. Bye bye.
Okay, Ingvar, you're up next.
You know, my plan is just to disengage and run like hell.
Okay, well then disengage and run like hell.
I'm assuming it's just gonna.
You can get about as far as the library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's...
Okay, next up, Winterwolf number 8, who's going to
Just
use
had-
its
just
action
had a
to
dagger in the
get
side.
right up to you guys, but it cannot attack because it had to use its action. Okay, Darren,
Run dash.
run dash. Okay,
I am getting the hell out of here.
right.
Must be nice having two working legs.
Librarian.
Sure is. Just right.
How tall are the trees to my right?
Let me illustrate that, I guess.
How beat up are these smaller rules looking too?
They look pretty, like, messed up at this point.
How's Grimnir looking?
Grimnir isn't looking great, but he's not looking terrible. Like, you guys haven't been doing much damage to Grimnir.
Well, he hasn't been doing much to us either.
Can I movement and then Eldritch blast the tree that I'm currently to the left of, so that it falls on the wolf and blocks the passage?
You'd need to do a lot of damage.
You'd need to do a lot of damage to the tree to act.
Okay.
Like, if you were doing slashing
The-
damage, it would be simpler, but yeah.
The thicker an object, the harder it is to knock down.
yeah. And
Yeah.
these trees are
More hit
big
points.
old pines.
I think if there's anything extra I could do. No, I think my best action is just Eldritch blast the wolf and run. Okay, let's roll it and see if it hits this time. 15! I hit, I think.
That
That's a
does
hit.
hit, I think.
Let's see what
Oh,
damage
wait.
So
it
you're,
is.
you're practically point
15
blank
full?
with it.
15 full, yeah.
That does not hit.
What?
Their DC is 16.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
They've been mostly rolling dexterity checks for the past few. So,
Hmm.
Okay, I'll just take my movement then.
okay. So, that will get an opportunity of attack. So that's going to throw a bite your way as you move.
What?
It rolls a...
It hits.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Oh, no.
shit.
Okay. Let me see. That's... That
Ooh.
is 14 points of damage.
I'm at -8.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I will say you managed to get the run, but it will have, yeah. As you run, you realize that you are bleeding a lot of very blue blood. Okay. Next up, Horace, who is going to turn back around as he watches the librarian fall.
That's me.
Oh, sorry. There are many characters on the board, and I am having to deal with a lot of different documents.
You're
around
responsible
here.
for most of them.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Horace is going to turn around and is going to. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I see. Interesting. Oh god. Okay. Is going to use a cantrip. Ray of Frost. Oh, that's a silly idea. Horace knows. But Horace doesn't have much other choice at this point. Because Booming Blade is... Yeah, no, Booming Blade is... Okay, Horace is going to use Ray of Frost. Ranged spell attack. Okay. And hits. I believe.
That should be a hit.
Yes, that definitely hits. And what do I need to roll for this? 1d8 cold damage. Okay. That does 7 points of cold damage, halved. So
Right.
that's
Just these things breathe ice, so they're probably
3
resistant.
points of cold damage. The only thing Horace can do at this point.
I mean, can Horace not pick up the librarian and start continuing running?
Horace is then going to pick up the librarian.
Yeah.
And is going to move this far because, yeah, not much movement, halved while carrying someone. Okay.
And the fact that Horace is like 3 foot tall.
Okay, well, it's still more than one move,
Grimnir's
actually.
turn.
Oh no.
Oh, Ingvar, you should have disengaged and legged
He's
it.
Going to...
Disengage and leg it!
Okay,
Yeah.
you should have done it again in between your turns.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
He's gonna bound
I mean, so should librarian, really.
up to you, Ingvar. And he's going to growl and say, "Puny insect, you shall pay for this. My pack has been slaughtered because of you!" And
You picked the fight.
he is going to attempt a bite.
That one.
There goes the dice. Oh shit. Because that's gonna be...
That is going to be 18 to hit.
Oh,
that'll
these
hit.
hits.
Okay.
Once. Oh no.
Oh no. That's 8. He's
That
down.
is 12 points of damage.
I am unconscious. I have 3
Okay.
hit points.
We can't get back to you either.
Wait, you have 3 hit points?
I had 3 hit points. I'm now
Oh, you
dead.
had 3 hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are unconscious.
Where the hell's the stat? There we go.
Okay. With this done, you, Darren, watch as a Grimnir picks up Ingvar in his jaws and takes him away into... Actually, hold on.
You thought
I'm
of something
considering
worse.
things right now. I'm considering things, and I'm considering how this would go. Okay. No. Ingvar. You feel the bite into your shoulder. A Grimnir's giant fangs splitting right down. You feel one pierced just above your heart. You gasp. And as you watch, the small silver garden wyvern that was wrapped around your neck flares its wings out, opens its eyes, looks up at a Grimnir, and coughs. And then with a mighty, albeit very tiny, roar, unleashes a blast of pure lightning into a Grimnir's face. You watch as a tiny streak of lightning grows and grows, coalesces until it suddenly hits the wolf in the face, scattering across its eyes. A Grimnir howls and backs away. As the light fades from your eyes, you see your tiny garden wyvern companion staring up at this giant wolf, defiant. And I need to very quickly check how much damage this actually did.
A Grimnir just falls over. Felled by a garden wyvern.
I don't think it's going to do that much damage somehow.
I can hope.
It's real greasy. It's a good conductor or something.
So,
If we're lucky, it's
Oh,
enough to send
great.
him running. Maybe he's scared of lightning. Dogs are frequently afraid of lightning sounds, right?
Yeah,
that does... Let's find out how much damage that actually did.
There's a lot of dice I've just seen fly by.
21 points of damage as
Jeez.
this tiny garden wyvern unleashes a lightning bolt straight to this big wolf's head. Okay.
Nice.
Both the cacophony of the sound sends both the smaller wolves running. A Grimnir is sort of reeling back, putting his head into the snow. Darren, you see this from a distance. You see a Grimnir raise his head to the side, left, right, looking, but not seeing. His eyes completely scorched and blackened, dripping gore and blood, blinded for who knows how long. And the Grimnir paces backwards, searching left and right. He goes, "I will find you, insolent creatures! I will hunt you down! I will..." And he retreats back into the caverns. With his two final wolves at his side.
Grace alive.
My turn?
Your turn. Well,
I run up to him,
Well,
I'm gonna
this-
stabilize him as best I can.
roll me a medicine check.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Let's see, what do I have for medicine? I'm usually putting holes in people rather than taking them out. Okay, 1. I have a +1.
Oh god.
9.
9. That'll stabilize.
Oh, thank God.
I'll be generous on this one. There is a big hole in Ingvar's chest, but it'll stabilize.
Okay. Ingvar over one shoulder, Crow under an arm. I'm heading back to town.
Okay.
Don't forget the dragon.
The dragon is
Dragon
wrapped
should
around
fly
your neck
Or
again.
walk. Either
Yeah.
or. Doesn't need me
okay.
carrying it.
So Horace is going to quickly attempt to stabilize the librarian. It'll do. It'll do. What is Horace's medicine? Let me check.
We got Dragon Ex Machinas.
Medicine.
Again! This is the second time we've had a dragon come
No,
into our
Horace
defense.
actually fails to stabilize the librarian.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
But he's gonna. I need you to roll me a death saving throw, Zarek.
Okay. Let me find the box for that. There it is. Nat 20. So
Nat
I'm
20.
stabilized.
You are fully
Got 1 hit
stabilized.
point, fellas.
Congrats on that. Okay.
Nice.
So Horace looks down at you and is kind of confused because he was fairly sure that hadn't worked when your eyes suddenly blink open. Okay. And Horace goes, I thought I've asked you.
I didn't go down that easy.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sometimes.
All right. So, what are you all doing?
Heading back
No,
to town.
just currently unconscious.
Okay. Let me quickly give the ability to actually control the crow.
Obtain crow.
There you go.
I obtain
You have
crow?
obtained crow.
Come with me, Russell. We're going on an adventure.
And
You're my
Ingvar,
friend now. We're having stuffed tacos later.
So, you are awake, thankfully, although at 1 hit point.
Let's go.
Okay, you all head back to the town.
Just the sheer amount of dice shrapnel that's lying around.
Yes.
There was a battle here.
Something
kind of follows.
terrible happened here.
Math.
Well, but productive.
He just kind of limps behind them.
We just played the fucking snake noise.
That was my that's my text message noise. My mother's demanding food.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all return to the town,
Oh, Isaac, you're better, thank God.
bruised, somehow still alive. And that is where we are
reduced
going
the local
to leave
wolf
the
population
session
to about a
for
third.
today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I hope you all enjoyed. We will pick up on the second week of May, second Wednesday of May. I hope you'll all join us then for the continuation of this tense set of sessions. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening,
If I don't
everyone.
come out of this whole arc with evasion, I'm gonna be annoyed.
And until next time, we shall see you then. As for now, thank you all very much for watching, and have a very good evening, everyone, and a very, very good night.